Oh no, we are live.
No.
As soon as I said shove it in, I immediately went live. I mean, what can you do? Anyway, welcome back, everybody, to Roll For It. This is episode number 5, as Taylor's shoving the last little bit of pizza down his gullet. Episode 5 of the newer campaign. Derek, why don't you recap us last week?
Whew. Well, last week, I was angry about Mac's death, so I stabbed a kid and convinced him and his knight guy to build a temple over top of the gravesite. May or may not have looted all of the materials. We weren't really thorough about it. But there's going to be a temple there, and I'm excited to see it. Then we traveled south back to the road, and then kind of just carried on to the castle. But they were being super weird about letting people into the city because the guy that ran the city recently died. So we kind of just tiptoed our way in, being all like, we're cool, we promise we're cool. But they were like, no, you're coming with us to the castle, and we're going to have to do this all officially. So they took our names and shit. And then so we went into the castle, and we met with this guy, I think is Lord Jandar Lord. But I have feelings about that because I noticed his skin's all gray, and Lord Jarek's skin was all gray. Does gray mean evil? I don't know. Is it like a mislead thing? Could be a cult thing. Could also just be a dude with gray skin. So I don't know. He put us up for the night, and now we are in his castle, all having a nap. And we fucked with the guards like hard, and it was a lot of fun because our buddy is a changeling, and I do faces and stuff.
See, and if anybody was paying attention, when he just recapped, did anybody catch the part that he got wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, something like that, I fucking love it. Oh, I love it. The part you got wrong, by the way, is Jandar doesn't have gray skin.
Oh, somebody had gray skin.
Rylus.
Oh.
Rylus has gray skin, Jandar's pale.
Jandar played by Taylor?
No, other way around.
Oh. Rylus played by Taylor.
Correct.
Gotcha.
In any case, that was the recap. That is pretty much exactly what had happened. So we're gonna pick back up with Rylus and Jandar just having talked in the morning after the meeting with the party. As you guys make your way to the main kind of, I almost want to say throne room, even though it's not a castle, it's a manor. So it's like a conference hall, I guess. And when you guys enter, Hillard is standing there waiting. So, what are you guys doing? Rylus and Jandar.
I'm gonna look at Rylus and say, do you know if Hillard has figured out where Cowray is?
I have not seen Hillard this morning.
He's standing directly in front of you.
Oh, well, I've seen Hillard. Here he is. Hillard?
Hillard! Have you found who? Have you
Sneaky
found
bastard. How did you get in
that
here?
cook?
Hello, my lord and Master Miravaldi. I am pleased to report that yes, the guards have narrowed down where they went.
But you don't have the half-elf.
Unfortunately, when we went in, there seemed to be some trouble, and they dared not enter with the city guard, as weak as it is, spread out.
I'm gonna turn to Rylus. You should have went.
Indeed. I probably should have, had I known the state of how spread they were, the city guard.
We're not here, right?
No, you guys are in the servants' quarters.
Cool.
Master Rylus, we are only spread out because your lord brother has instructed us to find any issues with your father's death and anything that came out from it. So, We have been scouring the city and still needed to post guards. So that is the reason. However, some of the guards did respond and tell me that indeed Kaori was seen entering a house on the south side.
Rylus, you said that these people who had come yesterday that are staying in the servants' quarter, you said you trusted them yesterday, right?
They seemed at the time trustworthy, yes.
Well, they're the last few people that have come in that actually look like they're worth anything. They even seemed better than some of our guards. Hillard, don't say that to any of the guards.
As you command.
Maybe we can persuade them to help us. You know what? And then, Rylus, I'll send you. You can be with them. You can be watching over them.
Very well. I could do this task.
That might be the best way. You know what, Hillard? Fetch our... fetch the people that were here yesterday. I don't even know what their names were anymore.
I believe I have it written down.
You know what? You can just go get them. You can
Are
just go get them. You don't
refer-
need to say it. You can.
Yes,
Go.
my lord.
Just go.
He turns and exits the room.
I look over at Rylus. I was like, I don't know what I would have done if he would have said everyone's name. It might have.
I'm just like
Okay, so we're looking at each other doing the same thing. Fair enough.
just like fucking face bombing. Why is Hillard still here again?
That was our father. I don't remember.
All right, we should come back to Hillard at a later date.
Yeah.
Okay, so cut to a little while later. What are the four of you guys doing in the servants' quarters?
I believe we were napping.
You guys would have just woken up from your long sleep. It is now morning.
Is Alaran dry yet?
Aloran is dry. Yes.
Alaran. Sorry.
Are we all in the... Yeah, we're just all in the same...
Yeah, you're all in the same kind of quarters.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, I'm getting bored. My character, not me.
Is there still food and drink in the room?
Yeah, the food's gotten a little stale, and the beverages are still kind of sitting out. The water is perhaps a little tepid by now, but everything else seems to be all right.
I'm gonna go eat.
Okay.
Can sit on the foot of my bed, cross-legged, pull out an onion and start eating it.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Jin and... Dude.
Okay. So you guys get a bunch of kind of stale breakfast from the night before's kind of dinner. About 10-15 minutes into your meal, you hear a
50 gold says I know who that is.
I'll take that bet.
That would
as
be
Jin's
our
hair goes completely gold, the door
ponderous
swings open and Patrick
guard.
steps into the door. And Patrick steps in and says, everybody's decent. Your faces aren't upside down, are they?
Oh fuck, I got it wrong.
You owe me 50 gold.
Okay, I'll give you 50 gold right now. My face is on correct today, sir. How may we be of assistance?
Captain Hillard told me to get you guys and bring you into the main conference hall. The Lord and Master Marivaldi would like to speak to you.
Did Hillard send for us, or did the Lord send for us?
As far as I understand, the Lord sent Hillard to come and get you, only he doesn't really like you guys, so he sent me in because I'm like the lowest guy in the totem pole. I told him I didn't want to come in here because upside down faces and like people turning into mouses and back. It's just
Mice.
mice. Oh man.
Wait,
Anyway.
how are you a pole?
What?
I thought. Are you not? I'm confused.
Me too, Cal.
Anyway, you guys want to come with?
I'm in.
Aye.
You guys?
As long as I get to eat my onion on the way.
I'm gonna pick up my breakfast if I didn't finish any.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a drink for the road.
I'm good to go.
Okay. Follow me. He kind of turns around and leads you guys outside the door. Just outside on the other side of the door, you hear a friendly voice. Good morning.
The fuck were you? 30 seconds ago. Lost 50 gold.
I'm
your
sorry.
Okay.
Please follow us.
Alright, Hillard.
They start leading you through the kind of jail area, and then on the other side, they take you up the long winding staircase and take you upstairs into the kind of main antechamber. And they lead you over to a big set of double doors, and then just open the one door and lead you into the main audience hall, where you see Rylus and Jandar standing and talking at the far end. They lead you all the way to the other side, where they are standing.
I wave.
You see that wave?
I'm gonna
Hello.
bow.
I'm gonna look.
Well, our guests are finally. Good job, Hillard. That was much quicker than I thought.
You send, I go.
So, how was your guys' first night? Much better at my little place than a little inn that's in the town.
Yes, much better than the last Lord's basement.
Well, we didn't wake up to a demon, so it's always a plus.
Sometimes I think of Hillard. You know what? Don't worry about that. You guys,
my lord,
I'm not
good
gonna
lord.
lie. You seem like much more experienced travelers than the last few that we had here. I have a little project for you that will be pretty beneficial to you.
Beneficial
Are
how?
you involved?
There will be many onions involved.
Okay.
Yeah, onions definitely.
For the record, he does not speak for all of us.
Oh, okay. One person gets onions then. Anyways, we'll talk about rewards later. So, I've been talking with Rylus over here, and I think you guys would be good at handling a little task that I have. You know that everyone's been having to check in and everything, and you've known about the recent murder that's happened. So I'm gonna give you a little project. If you guys can find the murderer, with Rylus, of course, he's gonna be accompanying you.
I wave again.
I'll give each of you 20 platinum pieces, and you will have access to this town as a citizen. I will give you citizenship into this town.
What does citizenship earn us in this town? What rights? I mean, I don't know anything of your customs.
Or
forgive me.
discounts.
I know not much of your custom. I only wish to know if I have freedom within your town, or if there is curfews, or if you permit slavery. That may there are a lot of minutia to becoming a citizen of a town. I don't know if there are. Let's start with obligations. Are your citizens obliged to do anything?
I hope there's not a lot of manure in here.
There is definitely manure, but if you are a citizen, you don't have to deal with as much of it. Our citizens here actually have, I won't say it's segregation, but you have a little bit better lifestyle, and you'd be allowed at a little bit better inns than the average folk that travel through the town.
Fair.
You'd have a much better time finding things of value and getting through here than the common folk that just travel. But that would only be half the reward. I know it seems like the easiest way to anyone who comes through here is gold and platinum pieces, to be exact. So you help us, each one of you will get 20 platinum pieces or onions if you want those.
Kel will take probably platinum as well as onion. You don't.
I like it.
I could maybe get you a platinum covered onion, if you want. I don't know. Anyways,
But I can't eat that.
Hey, you'd probably try.
no, you cannot eat that. But
You can sure try.
you can, yes, exact. Thank you, Rylus. Thank you very much. So before I get any further, are you even interested?
We only need to find who the murderer was, not apprehend the murderer.
Rylus is gonna be with you, so he
I
can
wave
decide at that point in time how it's gonna be. One thing I should say though is if you don't take this, I'm gonna have to probably put you in our prison for about 10 days, as just a cool-off period.
And then you would be set free.
So
All your possessions.
So again,
About 10 days.
would you be interested in this?
I have a
Hey.
condition. Just one.
What's your condition?
I also have one condition as well. Go ahead.
At this point, Hillard just kind of looks over and goes, I hope it's not gonorrhea.
No
Hillard?
friend.
Quiet.
But you only have to
Sorry.
worry about that if you've got an extra 20 platinum.
You see him rifling through his pockets.
No. Hillard, put that away.
This is just me in the background just doing this again.
The 20 platinum is for the contract of determining the murderer. If we apprehend the murderer, I wish us to have a lump sum payment for their successful capture.
Oh, lump sum. What do you mean? Do you want?
Well, we can divide that amongst ourselves.
Yes. No, I can do that if you're all in accordance. It doesn't matter.
What price would you pay on the murderer of your father, sir?
Let's see. I think I did say 20 platinum pieces for everyone, which would be a good amount. That'd be a good 80 platinum. And
Don't forget-
citizenship, like I said beforehand. And you wouldn't be stuck in the prison. Or, dungeon. Quarantine area.
Good recovery, my lord.
Thank you. So I think these are more
mean-
than...
We could also apply
Good.
the group discount as well. Since they're working together as a group, it would be 70 plat.
Ooh, you're right. 70 platinum.
Mhm.
That even sounds better.
But I believe our original offer of 80 does stand still.
I was always one for a discount, though. Okay, I trust you. 80 platinum, still it is.
Alright, I'm in. Lauren,
Hi.
you had a condition?
That was the same condition.
Ah.
We were thinking one and the same.
Money.
Hey.
Great
You
minds.
must have traveled very, very long together to be on such good wavelengths.
We've seen comrades die. will tell you that's stale one time.
I'm gonna sniff my onion.
Pour one out for the
It's
homies.
not stale.
I'm glad Nick's playing the
anyways.
comic relief.
Right?
Works so well.
Anyways, and you guys won't be trying to figure this out empty-handed. We did have one of our cooks, I think it was. He disappeared the same time as our father got killed, so I have tracked him down to a house. Hillard, talk about the house as quickly as you can.
The house is on the southern side of the town, and we tracked Cowrie into the house, and then we watched. And here I am.
So I think we're gonna start this off. Rylus is gonna be with you. One other person will join you, probably at the house. They'll meet you there. And Hillard should be leading you all to the house.
What do they look like?
I can't remember all my servants. Rylus or Hillard, do you remember what they look like?
Well, don't. No harm, no foul if they're dead, then.
Are
Some kind
you
of
speaking
spooky.
of Gaori or someone else?
Cowrie.
She is a 100-year-old elf. Wore simple garments. Made a mean stew.
Help.
Is Renya with us?
Renya is with you.
I can't help but notice you said 20 platinum each for a total of 80.
Renya
So-
just kind of leans up into your ear and goes, I don't know if I told you this earlier, but I ain't fucking going anywhere. Like,
Enjoy the dungeons then.
I mean, I'll
Um,
stay in the dungeons for 10 days. These guys seem like they won't skin me.
Okay. I think you have a thing for dungeons that you didn't mention before.
You
Do I hear any
only
of this,
found
by the
me
way?
in make a perception check. Yes, you do. You do hear it all. As she finishes up by saying,
I would like to just be like,
I have a
Renya,
thing
you are
for
more than
dungeons."
welcome to stay here for the duration of this trip.
What? Thank you, my lord.
Well, you and I can talk about dungeons later. So I was wondering if we become separated from Rylus, how would ourselves be distinct in a way, and a representative of your lordly intentions? Is there some sort of badge that we get?
Tabard of
There'll
sorts.
be Rylus and someone else with you, so you shouldn't have to worry. Even if you split off with Rylus, there will always be another with. And
We-
I've heard before that splitting up is not normally good. Not at all.
I too have heard the same thing.
It ends very poorly.
I heard that too about 2 weeks ago.
I'm just gonna kind of face palm a little bit.
We could
I think these onions
Send
are
their
making me
names.
cry.
send their names and descriptions among the city guard, so they are known among them.
We
That is very good.
could
Hillard,
would
you're
like
hearing
do
this.
that. Yes, I am. And you see him frantically scribbling in a notebook.
That is a good idea. Someone has brains with in your group. Definitely not the onion.
Brawn. Much ability in him.
Well, I
None
don't
none
eat
amongst us are useless.
meat, so I hope the onion doesn't have brains.
Even Renya's knowledge of dungeons is vast.
I laugh. I
At
giggle
this point, her face just starts glowing a little shade of red.
We have dungeons if you want to enjoy them.
I'm sure she'd love that. I'm ready to go.
Hey, let's go.
I think I'll go back to the servants' quarters. She just kind of storms off.
Okay, bye.
Do either of you have some wine?
Bit early, don't you think?
Never too early.
Gabriel, make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Dex save.
Okay. You feel a very faint, not hard object hit you in the back of the head. You turn around and look down, and there's a crumpled up piece of parchment as Renya disappears outside the door.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. You have a
Stuff it.
crumpled up piece of parchment.
I stuff it in my pocket. Saving that for later. I'm good.
Shall we depart then?
My onion's gone
Shall
already.
I take them to the city?
Yes, Hillard.
Yes.
Yes, please.
We shall go now, Hillard.
Excellent. He turns and leads you outside the audience hall and leads you into an empty chamber and turns towards Patrick and says, I'm going to need you to take Master Rylus and our new friends to the south side of the city. Patrick just looks at him and goes, their faces aren't going to go upside down, are they? And just
Not if
turns
it takes too long.
turns defeated and like walks to the front door and opens it and holds it for you
I
guys.
would like to put my hand on her shoulder and be like, don't worry. They won't do that now.
I don't think my face will go upside down.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't see it though.
Okay, so Patrick leads you guys outside of the main manor and takes you into the main thoroughfare. Takes you roughly about 25 minutes, but you make it to the south side of town. When you walk up to a kind of like a small, medium-sized kind of home, there's a hooded figure standing just off the side of the building in between the house and another house. And Patrick kind of walks up to the door and then notices the figure and walks over to the side. And you guys hear walks over and then opens up the door into a dark living quarters of a room.
Excuse me, Patrick.
Yes.
Who the fuck was that?
That was another member of the city guard. He's
Why
my
were they in a
sergeant.
hooded cloak?
They're staking out the area, and we figured having guards that are hooded when you're staking out an area instead of in the,
Am I
City.
hearing this, by the way?
oh yeah, instead of
I
the
do
city
not
guards
think
garb.
I do not think you were in place to question our methods here.
I only wish to keep a valid account of our dealings today, should I have to recall them later. There was a man outside, and I do not know if some of your city guard may be implicated in our charges.
We
Patrick
are trying
just
to find a murderer.
Patrick just kind of turns around, gets right up in your face, and goes, "I will have you know, none of us would dare."
How then is your king dead, Patrick?
First off, Lord, not a king. Secondly, we think poison. Fourthly, that had nothing to do with us. Yeah.
I'm insight checking him.
He seems like he's telling the truth, but perhaps second guessing himself now.
I feel like he's trying to like. He's not lying, but not the truth. No.
He's telling his truth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Okay.
As you guys are discussing in the living quarters, coming in the room behind you is another figure completely shrouded in a dark cloak.
Didn't he just? Holy shit!
This one is noticeably about a head taller than the previous one. Still humanoid, just wearing a dark cloak that kind of covers most of the face and completely covers any kind of armor and weapons he might have underneath, or she.
Well, do you want to investigate the house or just set it on fire and see who tries to flee the city the fastest?
Patrick says, perhaps look around first. The houses are all kind of close, and I'd hate for it to get out of control and burn down the whole city.
You will burn down no houses in this city. None.
All right.
Not a one.
No
We
methods.
will
Wink,
have-
wink.
We
Hey.
will have an issue here. None.
Arson's
Make our
not
methods
really
a
on the
little tight.
list. I only meant to say that scaring them would be a good tactic to see who moves. Let's do an investigation. We're just in the
Alright.
living room right now.
Yep, the main main room within the house. You kind of get the impression from where you are standing in the house and kind of your like relative size from the outside that there's maybe only 2 or 3 rooms even in this house.
Okay. Shit, I'm looking for poison then.
I'm gonna stare at the ceiling.
Okay.
I don't find anything.
Well, interestingly enough, the DC wasn't super high. In the small back room that you could consider a kitchen, you do find a not crazy amount of like rodent poison, but crazy for somebody who has such a small house. So perhaps this person is a poison vendor, or they're stockpiling.
Have you found anything yet?
Rylus, you indicated poison in the death. Why did you say poison? If I might ask.
It seemed the most obvious method. There was no wounds on the body that we could tell.
Was it a curse, maybe, that killed him?
Unlikely. I see no reason why anyone would want to curse our father.
Why would
I
they
see
want
no
to
reason.
poison him?
Well,
Seems like the same method
Those
to
are-
me.
those
Or
are
the
valid
same.
points.
1 sec.
Kale, there's no onions in the house.
Oh, my
I'm staring at
God.
the ceiling.
I have to check something. 1 sec.
Dude, you're staring so good. Right
Okay, so from behind you, you hear the faint muttering sound of a male voice. Sounds faintly familiar. And you see the hooded figure making motions with his hand and uttering under his breath.
I'm gonna go punch him.
Okay, roll an unarmed strike.
I would like to stop him.
I'm gonna cast
Okay.
light on him.
I would like to get in his way.
I'm gonna cast light
You-
on the.
Shit's unfolding. While
Okay,
all this
so
drama's going
hold
down,
on.
I'm taking the rat poison and putting it in my pocket.
Okay, it's a lot of poison. It's about
Oh.
70 pounds worth of poison.
Thank you for specifying. That changes what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay, so first off, I'll have Rylus, Jin, and Aloran roll initiative. I want to see how these actions play out. Okay, so as Jin goes to throw a punch at the hooded figure, Rylus steps in front.
I would like to try to grab his wrist. If I'm
Well,
being
hold on.
perfectly
What's your
honest.
armor class?
Mine?
Yeah.
19.
Okay. So, Jin, you go to punch, and Rylus steps in front of the figure, and you just punch him like square in the chest, like causes no damage whatsoever. Your hand hurts a little bit. And then, sorry, Lauren, what were you doing?
I was gonna cast light on the hooded figure.
Okay, so just as that all happens, Lauren, you cast light on the hooded figure. Are you casting it on the actual person or any part of the...
No, like right. What I see is the person. I want
Okay.
to put it on.
Yeah,
The-
you're probably trying to get the light up into his
The shrouded figure suddenly starts glowing.
Who you be?
I'll take off my hood. Wow. Guys, come on. Trying to get out of the castle unaware and you're making it hard.
Hey, now you be glowing.
Thought he was Lord Jarek.
Hey,
Again,
I
I
told
don't know
you.
this, Lord Jared, but Rylus, thank you for stepping up there. I don't know if I could have held back.
You're welcome. That's why I'm here.
I could not leave with you guys. If I left the castle just by walking out, there would be questions that I didn't want answered. So I got here in a different way.
As you say that, Patrick just kind of looks over and is like, I'm got some guard stuff to do outside. And he just
I would like
Patrick,
to-
you stay
hold
in
on.
the doorway. You better not tell anybody I'm
I
here.
would like to pull
Yes,
rank.
my lord,
Well, yeah.
I will definitely stand at the door. Nobody in, nobody out. My word.
What did I find on the ceiling?
So, on the ceiling, you find a little bit of the walls and parts of the not part of the ceiling, but the walls near the top, kind of half of the building, are all covered in like a very, very fine layer of dust. And on the ceiling itself, you actually don't find anything. It's just wooden planks, possibly for the floorboards for upstairs. You do hear the faint squeak of what sounds like a rodent, perhaps above the ceiling, like in between the floorboards of the ceiling and the floor of the second story. However, after losing interest in that, you kind of take a quick look around while you're in the kitchen. You find 3 onions, 2 carrots, and a squash that is a little bit squishy.
I'm gonna
Squishy.
smell the squash. What's it
Squishy.
smell like?
It smells like it went bad about 3 weeks back.
Is there like a sink or a pot or anything like that?
There's a pot.
I'm gonna try to toss it over my shoulder into the pot.
Okay, make a dex check. Okay. Nearest to you. Gabriel, make a dex save.
I'm in the pantry, am I not?
Yeah, it's connected to the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Dex save.
It's got to be higher than 11. You're good.
I'm
So-
gonna rebound it into the pot.
Instinctively, you're just like looking around, you're grabbing poison, start putting it in your bags, and then you just kind of, you hear, you hear, and you just kind of instinctively like swat back, and it bounces off of your hand, flips back over, bounces off the wall, and lands directly in the pot with a thud.
I'll take the onions and carrots though and put those in my bag.
Okay, you do that.
How many carrots were there again? And onions?
3 onions, 2 carrots, and a squash. So, 3 and 2.
If I may call over the brothers Marivald, I would like to direct your attention to this huge pile of poison. Seems impractical, this amount.
Very, very large amount of poison.
This seems more like to try and poison your whole town. Is this a larger conspiracy? Or something we're missing?
All I know is that is a lot of poison.
We should find a... Yes, we should find a character reference for this person to see if anything else is known about them. Maybe we're overlooking something.
It would be nice if this light could be taken off me.
I think you look radiant.
Jesus.
I lose my mind laughing. Like that's the funniest shit I've ever heard. Just like
Patrick's at the door and he's just like 3 out of 10.
I am a bard. I gotta tell jokes once in a while.
Yeah.
So this cook's missing. Been missing for a while.
Yes.
How long have they been missing?
A week.
A week that we know of. Or was their last sighting a week ago?
No, it was right after his death. The kitchen staff has been gone, so it was right around a week.
Oh,
That
so
squash smelled way worse than just a week old.
okay, everybody should...
Hold on.
probably-
Rylus and Jandar, you would know that while it's not uncommon for your household staff to also have lodgings within the city, you would know that because they spend a lot of time in your manor, not castle, manor, that they may not always get home as often as they like. Just putting that out there.
After this, I would like one of you to make a note. You have an entranceway. I would assume a specific entranceway for your servants to come in and out of the castle.
Yes, that is true.
Allow me to place a glyph on this door that will register any poisons that would come in and out from that entrance to prevent any further incidences.
Do I remember what the manor is made out of?
Yeah, mostly stone and wood.
I don't
And
think
as
it's
you're-
made out of brick. I think it's a manor, not a castle.
As you're kind of like walking around and you're like looking, you know, you rolled super high in your investigation. What can I say? Natural 20s. You as you're saying that, you're kind of like looking around. You're seeing that, you know, the floor of this building and the wall, and you know, you're looking around. You go to leave the room and just slightly kind of brush your foot against an uneven part of flooring.
Hidden spot. Hidden spot. Hidden spot. His foot just hit a hidden spot. Trapdoor?
I think I tripped on something. I'm gonna get on
Sweet.
my knees and start just feeling around.
See the skill on this guy? It's natural.
I-
Okay.
I'm nodding my head in agreement, just like yes.
So you kind of move a portion of the kitchen table and one of the chairs that was there off of part of the wooden structure of the flooring, and you can see that somebody has haphazardly cut a hole into the floor roughly 2 feet by 2 feet, and kind of made like a kind of janky looking rope kind of lever, not lever, but like a hatch.
Handle.
Yeah, like made out of rope. And
I'm gonna pull on the rope, and this shouldn't be here. This is a tripping hazard. I'm gonna pull on it.
as you pull it up, the trap door opens up.
Whoa! I think it's connected.
Cast it down there.
You cast light down there?
Yeah, so
Okay.
this misses off.
Okay. So it falls off of Jandar, and the light cantrip reveals a room below that is probably about 15 feet by 15 feet, pretty small room. But from up here, you can see that the walls and the flooring that you can see seems to be made out of like clay or dirt, like hard packed dirt.
How far down is it?
Looks to be about 10 feet down.
I'm
Tiny.
gonna start leaning into it, see if I can see anything better.
Okay, make an investigation check. Jesus!
Wow.
2 nat 20s in a
Hell,
row.
just fucking
Both
on.
investigation too.
Yeah, right? Fucking call this guy the Kel investigation crew. Anyway,
Yeah.
so you kind of like lean down and you look down and you see there's a writing desk with a couple of scrolls on it, 2 ink pots and a quill. And on the opposite side of the room, you can see a bookcase, and then you can see a door on the third wall, opposite of the ladder that is where you're at.
Should the occasion arise, does anyone here speak Elven?
I do.
Sweet.
Yes.
Aye, so do I.
I do as well.
Oh wow. All right, cool. Because this cook was Elven, right?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm gonna
wants
get
to-
a. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, who wants to get in the hole?
As he's saying that, I'm gonna start leaning down in there further, kind of with my stomach overhanging into the edge, and I'm gonna accidentally fall in.
I was going to
help
make
is
you
that?
make a dex save, but hey, that works too. You fall in the hole.
How far down is it?
10 feet. So he's going
Right.
to take some falling damage.
I jump down after him.
You take
You're
5
like, "I'll
points
save
of
you."
bludgeoning damage as you fall 10 feet onto your back.
Ow.
It's a d6 per 5 feet. I'm sorry, I didn't make the rules. After that, Rylus, you
Oh,
just
man.
kind of like jump down and land. Make an athletics check.
Actually, do I see him jumping towards going down?
You would.
You're on my back, yeah.
I'm gonna move out of the way.
Okay. You manage to kind of roll slightly as Rylus makes a badass-looking 3-point landing that sinks his feet about 3 inches into muck.
Just
Ugh.
Sprayed in the face. Ah! You
Good,
just
I was
hear
gonna do that.
from the bottom of the pitch like,
Rylus, is it good if I jump down?
I wouldn't.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
jump
start
down.
going down the ladder
Okay.
slowly.
Make an athletics check, Jin.
I have slow fall.
Oh, you're casting. Okay. Yeah, you do as a monk. Yeah. So you just kind of like whoop, hop down and just kind of land on the like balls of your feet, and you just kind of
I would like to get out of the way of the hole.
Okay. So as you guys all kind of shuffle forward, Aloran slowly makes his way down into the hole.
I could have got all the smuck out with a little bit of wind, you know.
Jandar, you just hop straight down. You actually do a badass 3-point landing, not landing in muck. You just kind of take a couple
The-
steps.
The mud kind of saved my back, though. Glad I was there. I'm gonna get up and start looking at the door more closely.
Okay. You can see that it seems to be less of a door and more of like 5 2x4s nailed by one crossways 2x4 with like 2 really crappy hinges.
I'm gonna give it a good poke to see if it moves.
When you poke it, it seems to give maybe about an inch and then kind of comes back like 2 or 3 inches. Seemingly swings
Oh.
inward.
Is there dust on the door? I don't know how far I'm away I am.
You're like 5 feet away.
You're just yelling at him.
It's a 15 by 15 room, I'm sorry.
Is there dust on the door?
There is not. There is not dust on the door. Seems well traveled.
Seems like it's been used a lot.
I'm gonna yank it open.
I'm gonna go check out the scrolls on the desk.
Okay. What languages do you speak?
Common, Elvish, and Dwarven.
Okay. You do not recognize the language, but you see that there are 3 scrolls, one of which is still tied with some twine. 2 are untied, and again, the language you don't speak.
I
Can
would.
anyone speak this language? I'm just gonna hold them up.
Okay.
Not
What
me.
is-
I'm gonna
What does
look.
everybody speak?
Draconic is the only one, including everything else.
Okay.
Undercommon.
Celestial and Primordial is the only other ones.
Okay. Gabriel?
Common and Dwarven.
Kel?
Common, Elven, and Draconic.
Okay. None of you can read it.
Oh, they're symbols.
Are
I'd
you
say
sure
keep it.
isn't? Are you sure this isn't what I've heard of called math? Where they
Math.
take numbers and they make more numbers?
Or less
So
numbers.
gambling.
or less numbers. Yes, I've heard.
I've heard of
math.
this math.
I think it's maths. I think it's
Gabriel, are you
language?
saying that? Are you saying this from upstairs, Gabriel? Because I don't think you climbed down.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was saying
You're
it over the edge. I do believe that's called the maths. I've seen it in the markets.
Oh yes, in the markets.
I'm a man of the world, and I know these things. I
Make a persuasion check.
Can
I'm-
you read these maths? And I like hold the paper up, hoping he can read it.
Oh, I know these things. I definitely know these things.
Roll persuasion, Gabriel.
I did.
He did.
Oh, did you? Okay. Anybody that wants to
28.
can roll insight, but
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Nope. I straight up believe him. I'm like, yep,
Oh.
these are definitely maths.
Math.
yeah, okay. He has seen the world and looks like math.
No. I know of math. That's what I was claiming. That
Yeah.
is no math.
Jandar, that's not math.
Oh.
It's not math.
Also,
not math.
also, Gabriel was telling the truth. He's seen the world.
Hmm.
But he doesn't know maths.
No, I know maths, and I know that's not math. I don't-
I'm pretty sure he knows math.
Yeah, but Rylus, Alorn, and Kel, he hasn't seen the
Don't know
world,
maths.
and that is math.
I'm gonna look up the hole. Can you come down here yet?
yeah.
Are you having fun up there?
I'm very clean, you see, and well.
Get on down here.
Oh,
I'm clean too. What?
but
There's a ladder.
it's dark, and I've been in dungeons.
Rylus,
white
maybe
collar.
maybe
I'm
maybe
gonna
they
climb- I'm
weren't
coming
as
down.
good as adventurers as I thought.
Okay.
I'm just pointing to
Okay.
my light as he climbs down.
Yeah. When he said it
There
was dark,
comes
like,
dungeon number 2, I say as I climb down the ladder.
At
Okay,
least this
you
one has a little
you
more
kind
room.
of gingerly climb down the ladder and kind of hop off at the bottom, and you find that it's packed dirt, except for the one muddy spot that was made when Rylus jumped down.
I'm gonna lean over to Jin and say 20 gold says this passage leads and connects to the castle. Or the manor, rather.
You're on.
He says as his hair goes gold for a second.
I'm gonna go check out that bookcase then.
Okay. You walk over to the bookcase. Make an investigation check. Okay. There's a kind of pretty decent collection of books here. You don't recognize a title on most of them, but on one of them, it's a... The spine says... please hold.
Weird name.
It is.
hole.
It says poisons and you on the spine. You
Look
might-
for dust
You
on
might
the
think
edge
it's
of the
relevant.
book. See if it's
Yeah.
been pulled out.
It has been pulled out recently. There is no dust on that particular book. A lot of the other books do have dust sitting on the top half. You know, like in here.
Mm-hmm. I don't have any way of magically divining anything about this.
Are you trying to find out if it's magical?
There's just I know that there are certain spells in the world that could yield more information.
Hmm.
The last
You like
person that
me
touched
too.
this, or
Gotcha.
all
Takes
that.
magic on it, perhaps.
Could be. It's just usually a book. Well, what else is on? Is there any poetry on here? Songbooks?
You find a book of songs and 2 books of poetry.
I take all 3.
Okay.
Any brewing recipes?
There doesn't seem to be any brewing recipes. The rest looks like a collection of diaries, and there's one book completely bound in black leather.
My detect magic would still be going,
Yep.
right? It should be. So do I sense any?
You don't pick up any magical auras or anything.
I say I'm not here to investigate everything, but I can tell you this: that there's no magic in this room.
I'm gonna try to pull the door open.
Okay. easily swings open. In front of you, you see kind of like a greenish gray stonework. The pathway here is about 10 feet high, 5 feet wide, and it continues on for, from what you can see, about 20 feet. Unfortunately, the light is on the ladder behind you, as the ladder is radiating this radiant light. So it'd be a little bit dark going in. Would you like to do a torch, or how are you gonna get light?
As I see him open
I'm
the
just
light,
gonna walk in.
as I see him opening the door, I'm gonna cast light on him.
On him?
So,
Okay.
Yep, on Kel. It'll just keep moving.
Okay.
And then I was gonna check the bookshelf for any like wind or heat or books of God.
You don't find any religious books at all.
Okay. Anything about like sea travels or?
Nope, no sailing books or anything on this one.
Okay.
So
gonna
sheds
them.
bright light in 40 and dim for 20.
Do you want me to press it again? Sorry.
No, I got it. With that, we go to that map.
Ba-ba-na-na.
Bum,
So
bum,
dark.
bum. Yes, it is.
Cool. Is this dynamic lighting?
This is dynamic lighting.
Ooh.
I'm going to move
Lighting.
Kel up to there. So who's going in first? What's the order?
I was.
So far I got Kel, and then...
I'll be right behind.
Okay, Aloran behind him. Next?
I'll go after that.
Okay, Rylus.
I'll go behind Rylus. And while I'm going, I'm also use Divine
Using Divine what?
Sense.
Okay, can you hit the spell card for me?
Yeah.
And so far, Kel is only 15 feet into the hallway, so I can't move you guys forward, or you guys can't move yourselves forward until Kel moves forward. So from here on, obviously, you control your own tokens, yada yada yada.
Oh.
I don't even see my token.
I can't see anybody else other than mine.
Yeah, I just
Oh, there I am.
It means it's still dark in here. We can't. Oh,
Aloran, you
Oops.
should be able to. Aloran and Rylus, you guys should be able to see what Kel's light is radiating.
I
Nope.
just see myself in black.
I just see myself in black, yeah.
me too.
Yep. I'm right there, but I mean I see myself.
Um,
No one else.
I got Rylus, Aloran, and Kel are inside the hallway. Gabriel, you shouldn't see anything. Jin, you
Okay.
shouldn't see anything. And Jandar, you
I
shouldn't
just see
see anything
myself.
I move into the hallway. I'm gonna
yet.
follow Cal.
Unfortunately, we're only 3 squares in. I need him to move forward first.
Can't see.
Okay. Keep going, Cal.
Okay.
Did I sense anything while this is all happening?
You just moved back, Kel.
All I see is black screen. I don't see anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jay, can you move us in and when we're going in? Because we
Yeah.
can't see.
You seriously can't see anything?
Mm-mm.
No.
I put you in the hall.
Oh, I see it on stream. That looks great.
Yeah,
That's a bummer. That looks awesome.
yeah.
Oh, what?
That looks
Like,
cool.
I can, if I hit Control L, then it'll show you.
Maybe we need to
perspective.
go in like DM mode.
No, because then
No.
you see everything.
You definitely do not want to be in GM mode.
Oh, is it because my account's not a full account? It's just a free account?
No.
No, it only needs DJ's account. That's the paid one.
Hold on. Make sure it's all accurate.
It's like, oh, there we go.
Enables dim reveal. Okay. Opacity.
See?
How about that? That change anything for the 3 of you?
Let me reload.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll reload as well.
Cause like that did fix stuff this time.
Nope.
Basic.
I wish I had a song to play for the time over, but I can't read my book in the dark.
You know what song is great though?
Freestyles it.
I can just cast the light over there for you.
Well, you've already got it on Kel.
I can move it over quite easy.
Cal,
And
what's a
then-
good song?
It's the one where you get to sub to your favorite Twitch streamers with Twitch Prime for free.
This episode is also brought to you by Pepsi. And Jay, what are our sponsors this week?
We don't have any.
What?
I know, right?
What's around you?
D&D.
Red Bull, IPA, and Christmas.
Christmas, boys.
So
It's
okay,
supporting.
so Kel,
Yeah.
you seriously you don't see anything.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, Lauren, what do you see?
It's all black, but I see my character.
Okay, but you don't see directly in front of you?
No.
Let me put some light on you and see if that works. How about now?
No.
Fuck's sakes. This was supposed to work. How about now, Lauren? Or, Nick? Anything?
Nope. I can try reloading again.
Can you
No.
see where your character is, at least?
I can see my character. I don't see anything else but black. Yep, still just black.
Well, I can put little icons on my dude. A snail.
Yeah, you can like make them dazed and stuff.
See, I fucking tested this and everything was working. Like, and from my perspective, everything should be working. Like, if I hit Control L, it's supposed to show me your guys' vision, and I did that to Kel, and you can see on stream what it looks like. Kel should be seeing, you know, that.
Yeah.
And then if I look at
Yeah,
somebody
always do.
else, like if I look at a Lauren, you should also see that. And as Kel moves up, your vision's gonna only show
Yeah.
what his light is illuminating.
Oh, it'd be so cool.
I know. This is the one thing that I was like, man, I'm so fucking excited. Well, this is sucky.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while we figure that out, I guess. Just want to take a break now?
Yeah, we're gonna on break right now while we fucking figure this shit out, because I want this to work, because this is gonna be awesome. So, stream,
Good
stay
idea.
tuned. We'll be right
Yeah.
back.
I mean, we're close. We're only 15 minutes off, so.
It's because we're back. Welcome back. We got the tech issues figured out.
Yay.
So,
Wait.
feel-
I was just handed a card.
Okay.
Not next Monday, but the one afterwards, the 10th, is Jason's birthday.
Thank you.
Jess remembered and made this little card to say happy birthday upcoming. I remember cause I'm a good friend. So, yeah, I think you're right because he made a little heart. Follow-up question: are we playing on your birthday?
I mean, I am.
Okay, cool.
Unless
Are we
my parents drag me
getting-
out for dinner, but we'll see.
Hammered. And
That actually might be. You know what? We'll talk about it after the stream because I have an awesome idea for something that I'd like to do. So we'll see. But yeah,
Okay, cool.
I hopefully if we're playing that night, then fuck yeah. But anyways, we're back. Sorry, we're in. Figured out the issues. Had to turn off Fog of War. Hooray, we're back, Kel. Do whatever you're gonna do.
I am going to move forward.
Ignore that one beam of light that goes down into the right. Apparently, I didn't close off the dynamic lighting in that part of the hallway.
I can't see what you're talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
You will when you get in the hallway. Okay, you guys are moving up. Gabriel,
Yep.
you need to move up.
Yeah.
Who's next after Gabriel? Jin or Jandor? Jandar.
I think me.
Okay.
So I moved
He's in
up.
front of Gabriel.
I have to move you up because there's a wall there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Jin, you're last in, and yeah, our order is as it is.
Cool.
Jin, you see a creature ahead of you, a humanoid figure.
Don't you mean Kel?
Sorry, Cal. You see a figure ahead of you, standing in front of what looks to be maybe some sort of container.
I'm gonna whisper back. I don't think we're alone.
No, Kel, we're all here.
Right behind you.
Guys, don't.
Here for you, friend.
Hold on. I'll move forward so everybody can see. I'm gonna move forward and then can I move to the right?
Yeah,
So that way
you move your token.
Oh shit, it's getting dark in here. I'm moving up. It's getting very crowded. Can you guys move in a little bit more? I'm crushed between me and the paladin.
Okay.
Like
You
I
guys,
said.
you guys all funnel into the room where you can see a humanoid figure standing at the other side of the room. As you get closer, you do determine that the thing that the figure is standing in front of is a somewhat large chest.
I'm preparing a spell.
Okay, what are you preparing?
I would like
That blindness, just having it like ready.
Okay.
I would like to call out and be like, "Hello there. I am Rylus Marivaldi."
You would
Are you all right?
recognize the figure as Kaori.
Kiari, come over here. Why are you down here?
You think
Hey,
you're
Rupa.
clever?
Me? Clever?
You found me. What do you want?
What are you doing down here? We would
Isn't
like
it
to
obvious?
talk. Did you do it? Did you poison? And then, like, as I say this, I kind of want to like start moving closer.
Okay.
Did you poison the Lord?
Did I poison the Lord? Interesting question. Simple answer. Yes.
Follow-up question: why did you poison the Lord?
Because he was an asshole.
Oh, that's not a good reason. I cast blindness.
Okay. She's also doing something, so roll initiative.
Cool.
Everybody.
Ah, shit. I did have that prepared, though.
Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
No worries. So the initiative order will be Aloran, Kel, Rylus, Gabriel.
Did you not see my 9?
Gabriel's a 10.
Yeah, 10.
Then Jandar. And then Jin. Then, lastly, Cowrie. Okay, so your blindness spell goes off, and we will see what kind of a save is made. It's a con save
I forget.
against your DC.
Which is 15. She fails.
She fails. Is she blind or deaf?
Blind.
Okay. Okay. She is blind.
She would make a con save.
Yep, she did.
Yeah, but at the end of each of her turns.
Okay, cool. So now that we are in initiative and a hostile action has been taken, Lauren, you're first up. What do you want to do?
I would have noticed blind.
Yeah, she is blind. You've noticed that your friend was preparing the spell and holding it as you were walking forward, and just when she went to go and she said, well, he was an asshole, and she goes to start making a motion with her hand, he releases a spell, and you see her eyes just kind of glass over and go completely white, and she's like, what have you have you done? And it's your turn.
Each square is 5, right?
Correct.
Okay. Do I have to like?
Do you have to what?
I can just run around him.
Yeah, but just keep in mind it's 5 per. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up and I'm just gonna lightning bolt
Okay,
right forward.
alright. Do it up. The deck save? Yep,
Yeah.
deck save. 20. Okay. That's gonna fail, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Cool, roll your damage.
And then it's gonna be lightning. Or
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. So as you kind of move your hands forward in like a Kamehameha-like fashion, this lightning bolt shoots out from your hands and channels straight into the center of her chest. You can see that the figure of her, the visage, as you will, glitters into like a bluish kind of color. Her skin goes from kind of like a pale to a blue. Her form shifts, like bigger and then smaller and then back to regular size, and her skin goes back to the color that it was, and she takes some damage. You think perhaps maybe your spell didn't have a full effect, but it definitely hurt. Is that the end of your turn?
No, I'm gonna kind of like look behind me and then use my bonus action to misty step over here.
Okay. So you do that. Kel.
I'm gonna cast Entangle on her.
Okay. Hit the spell card for me. Thank you. Okay, so the point of origin being... Just ping it.
There.
Okay. So it'll cover up to and including Rylus's token. This whole area here is now going to be difficult terrain.
Would I be able to move in without hitting difficult terrain? Like if I
You're in difficult terrain, so every step you take is 10 instead of 5. That's how that
Damn.
works. And every creature that's standing within the area, when you cast it, must make a strength save or be restrained. So go ahead and make a strength save.
Me as well?
You're within the area. So Rylus, you are not restrained. What's the DC? Kel?
Hold on. 16.
Okay. And Cowrie is restrained. You see these kind of this motion with his hands, and he kind of ushers forth, and you see sprouting from the ground is all these kinds of tangled roots as they kind of gnarl up and twist around Cowrie's form. They start to tangle around Rylus, but he just kind of like kicks a couple of them out of the way, and they kind of shrink back away from him, still making the ground difficult terrain, but not grappling him. But they are grappling her. Any bonus action or movement?
Nope.
Cool.
No bonus action, but I will move 5 feet over to my left.
Okay. Rylus, you're up.
Okay. I would like to go in and take a swing at our friend.
Okay.
Me Simtar.
Go ahead. Nice. That's a crit. That'll obviously hit. All right.
Okay. I'm also going to just attack again. So I have
Okay.
extra. Same thing.
Second one misses. So as your first slice, you come down and you take a pretty good slice across her chest, and you can see it starts to bleed. This kind of blue, kind of ooze-like blood slips out of her skin. And yeah. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna action surge and attack again twice.
Okay. Do it up.
Do you want me to link action surge, or we good?
No, I know what it does. Just go ahead and hit your
Okay.
attacks.
See
Both
what
will
we-
hit. So an extra 16. All right.
And then
Another two slashes
yeah.
come forward, shing, shing, and the same thing is where you slice, cuts apart the kind of like hits the chainmail and breaks a couple of the chain links, and you can see this blue kind of ooze start to pour out from the wounds. Go ahead.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Gabriel.
I'm going to lean over to the acting lord and say, so is this a dead or alive kind of thing? Mr. Jan. Jandar?
Do you want me to take the 6 seconds I get right now, or no?
No, it'd have to be on your turn.
Either way, let's put it in your hands. I'm going to use my bardic inspiration on Jandar.
Okay.
And so he gets a D8 to whatever.
As long as you inspire him.
What?
You're playing a bard. Inspire him.
I have the utmost. God damn it. I have the utmost faith in your abilities, both as a ruler and a fellow mercenary. Yeah. I'm also going to use Vicious Mockery. You think you're going to beat us blind, you idiot? You're going to die in the dark for no reason unless you come with us.
What's the save?
DC 15.
Of what? Wisdom. Okay.
Wisdom.
Saves.
Shit.
Just need to
Okay.
do this.
That's it. That's my
Any
whole turn.
movement? No? Okay.
Nope.
Jandar.
I'm going to move 5, 10, 20, 30. I'll go into the vines. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing. Non-lethal damage.
Okay. That'll hit.
And then, so I'm not sure how this works with extra attack and then attacking with my offhand. So,
Attacking with your offhand is a bonus action, and you just
Okay.
don't get the modifiers to it. Extra attack is another main hand swing.
Then non-lethal damage again.
Okay.
And then offhand non-lethal damage.
Okay. So you don't get to add your modifiers to the offhand attack, unless you took the feat for dual wielding. So the short sword's gonna miss, but the other two will hit. So go ahead and roll damage for those. You can just click where it says +1 scimitar, and it'll roll it for you. No, on the actual where it says in the roll box where it says 26 and 18, right below that says +1 scimitar. Click that.
You can click that.
I'm clicking that.
No, in the roll box.
Did it just freak out?
Oh! Aha!
There you go.
Fair enough.
So we'll
There
go
we
with the
go.
one I rolled and the one you rolled, so a total of 14. Okay. As you slice down with 2 blade strikes, well, with 3, you hit the first one, you hit the second one, and then you go for a third, and coming from the same direction as your first, she just slips out of the way and is able to avoid it, but the previous 2 do cut her. And again, this kind of blue ooze seeps out from the wounds. Jin, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and punch her.
Okay. Go ahead and make your strikes. Sorry, you already did. Miss and miss, unfortunately.
I'm gonna flurry for another 2.
Okay.
Hey, lady.
Miss and miss, sorry.
Alright,
Oh.
that's it.
Alright. So as you kind of... She's kind of wily, she's kind of moving in all kinds of directions, being completely blind. She's going to move into the corner, provoking attacks of opportunity from Rylus and Jandar, if you like.
She's entangled.
Oh, that's right. She totally is entangled, isn't she? Then fuck it. She's not going to do that. She's going to... Okay. Next page over. There we go. She, knowing the direction that she was just hit by, starts moving her hands in a way as she pulls a glass of something out of her pocket and then dumps it out into her other hand. You can see it's a very small crystal, and she just holds it up and then blows on it, casting Cone of Cold in front of her, impacting everybody in a 15-foot radius, in a cone. So it's going to hit basically right here. So not Jin, but Rylus and Jandar, you guys need to make Constitution saving throws. Okay.
And or protection is in effect. So you get a +4.
+4.
I get a +4.
Yeah, you get a +4 too.
Okay,
I
so
really need a +4.
29. 29. He saves. Does that +4 affect you
Okay.
as well?
You or a friendly creature within
Okay.
10 yards of you must make
Okay. So you do gain the bonus, and that brings you up to an 11, which unfortunately is not enough, as the DC is 13. So you guys are taking Cone of Cold damage, half on a success, so 13 points of cold damage to Rylus, 26 to Jandar.
Fair enough.
And she... Also, you notice several of the wounds on her body slowly start to close as the blood seems to like congeal and then scab, and then the scabs drop off the ground, and you can see just a scar of where she was cut. That is the end of her turn. We go to Alorn.
Sorry. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb with a sorcery point. I'm gonna blow everything essentially for heightened spell and careful spell.
Okay.
Using both of those. That way I don't hurt.
Okay, so she has disadvantage on the saving throw, and
Actually, I don't need you to be careful. So
so you're only doing heightened?
yeah.
Okay. You can do that.
Doing
What's
that
the
with lightning damage.
save? Oh, so you...
And then I'm doing Channel Divinity. So this is full damage.
Okay, so just so you know, it's gonna burn the 3 or the sorcery points because you already said it, but Chromatic
Okay.
Orb doesn't make a saving throw, so you didn't need to, technically. So, it still burns the 3, next time read the spell, but it's gonna do 3d8 times 8, 16, 24.
Yeah.
Okay. And what damage type?
Lightning.
Lightning. Okay. You kind of shoot this kind of orb out of your hands and kind of lob it over Jandar and Rylas' shoulder. You see as it impacts, and lightning just kind of like hits her all over the body, and you see her kind of like, "Ugh!" and takes some damage for sure. Isn't quite as impactful as you perhaps were hoping, but again, you see the form of her go from this pale elven woman to kind of like a blue tint in the skin, and she grows and shrinks and then goes back to regular form again. Also, I forgot to make her save against the blindness. That's wisdom, right? Or was it? It was
Yeah.
con.
I believe it was wisdom.
I'll scroll up real quick.
Oh, no, it was wisdom against mockery. It's con against.
Con?
I'm
Okay.
using my bonus action to Misty Step.
She fails. She's still blind.
Sweet.
Okay, so you Misty Step away? Or in?
Into
Okay.
her, yeah.
Sounds good. Kel.
We boxed you in.
Jesus. I really don't have much. How tall is this room?
It's about 10 feet. And you can see, looking around the room, you seem to be in a very clean sewer system.
I moved 2 inches away from the wall.
Okay. So, Kel, what do you want to do?
Is that RP?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I have nothing.
So you're passing?
Yeah.
Okay. Rylas, your turn.
Remember. So it was muted. I'm gonna take a swing at
Okay.
Lady,
Do it up. That'll hit.
and I'm obviously
Okay.
gonna attack again.
It clearly hits, yeah. Do it again. 13. Cool. So as you kind of slash and then slash again, reopening those wounds that have previously healed up. Carry on.
I forgot what I was gonna say. No, that's it. I'm done. I'm just gonna attack again.
Okay.
Like the 2 times that I can.
Gabriel.
I'm using vicious mockery. I'm sad for you that the last ugly mugs you ever had to see were ours.
Okay. So wisdom.
I laugh.
She makes a save.
She beats it. Still blind, bitch. I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration again on the Lord Jundar.
Okay. You would know that he hasn't used his inspiration from last turn.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use it on the
Yeah.
brother Rylus then, because he's doing melee stuff too.
Okay. Do you know if I didn't look this up, but can you have bardic inspiration on 2 people at once, or does it fall off the previous?
I'm pretty sure you can.
To do so,
double
use a
check.
bonus action to choose one creature other than yourself to inspire. Anytime within 10 minutes, they can use it.
The creature can only have 1 at a time.
Where?
Doesn't
Oh, yeah,
doesn't say anything
you-
about multiple creatures, so yeah.
You can use this feature a number of times equal to your charisma modifier.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that
and,
was the entire point.
and a creature
Cool.
can have only 1 inspiration at a time, so it just means you can't double up on the same person. But yeah, you can have it on multiple people. So yeah.
Cool.
How do you
The
inspire
brothers.
him?
Rylus, he's our man. If he can't do it, Jandar can.
Oh! Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
And is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all of me.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Jandar, your turn.
I'm gonna look at everything that's, and I'm gonna
You're gonna what?
put the short sword away that
Okay.
I'm carrying, and then as my free action, and then I'm going to cast spiritual weapon,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make there.
You're gonna make it appear there. Okay. I
Yeah,
will. I
go
will
with my
get a-
spiritual weapon, and we'll go with.
I'll get a token for it real quick. Free assets.
Premium. That's
Yeah, I don't pay for premium assets. Fuck that shit. There we go. That'll do.
perfect size.
Big
Cool.
sword.
I'll attack with that first. Oh,
That'll
God.
miss.
And then I'll swing with my 2 weapons.
Okay. Do it up. Okay, first one hit, second one misses.
And that's non-lethal damage.
They're getting advantage, right? Because she's blind.
No. I hadn't been. Do they get advantage if she's blind? I thought she just has disadvantage when she attacks.
I'm not sure which way. I know it's one of them.
I know that she has disadvantage when she attacks. Let me look it up real quick just to make sure. I would hate to fuck you guys out of a kill. Or whatever you're trying to do.
An arrest. We're inquisitors. Come on.
Sure, of course.
Investigators.
A blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Okay, so with that being said, first one hits, the second one still does not, unfortunately. So you slash and
Guess we're
open
not.
up another wound that had been previously opened. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, we go to Jin.
Punchy.
Okay, punchy. Hit and hit.
I'm gonna flurry too.
Okay. Oh.
Third one hit.
The third one does hit.
Well, double eights.
18 plus 7 is
25.
25.
25. Math is difficult. Which puts her health at...
It's either more numbers or less. We went over
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, right?
we literally explained math to
Okay.
a T. T.
So as you kind of reach out and kind of punch her 3 times, the fourth one missing, you connect on 3 of the 4. Let me just double check one thing real quick on what she's going to do. I didn't think this would happen. Sorry.
That's the way it goes, man.
Uh-huh. Okay. 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 She immediately, after getting punched in the face 3 times, goes, Wait, stop. Okay, I'll tell you everything. What do you want to know?
Why do you have so much poison here?
Well, I had
question.
this long, elaborate plan of, killing everybody and taking over the city and, all that kind of stuff.
But like, why?
I mean, why does a bear shit in the woods?
Kel?
I don't know.
Kel, you presume that a bear shits in the woods because he lives in the woods.
I'm inside checking her plan.
I know. Elements of it you pick up are true, but she's definitely hiding something.
Give us the full truth. And nothing but the
Okay.
truth.
Okay. Can I pull something out of my bag, or are you guys gonna start hitting me again?
Do you need to
Hey,
be able to see to do it?
No, I can't see as it is. You see, and her eyes are just pure white.
Okay, then do the fishing around. If not, I'm gonna make you extra blind.
How can you make
Just
somebody You know what? Fine.
in case
It's
you can't.
not
With
even an
this
issue.
ice cream scoop.
Oh,
I'm gonna say, what kind
Okay.
of creature are you? You're not elf.
I feel like it would take a lot more time than I have to be able to explain this. And you see as she slowly pulls out just a long, kind of wad of gauze. And she just tears off a little bit and then sticks the wad back in her pocket and just goes, "See? Nothing crazy's happening here." And then makes a motion with her hand, closes her eyes and holds the gauze, and then just drops it as she turns into a gaseous form.
Motherfucker.
And immediately floats over your head
Follow that gas.
along the ceiling.
I'm gonna put lightning lure on her.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Can you hit this? Oh, you did already. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then where? Oh, she just moved right there.
Yeah, she can only move a certain amount of space that you wouldn't know, so I'm not gonna say it. Okay. You expend the spell charge and you have all this like electrical energy as you're like holding your hands, and like you can see flickers of the electricity flying out from his eyes, collecting in his hands, getting bigger and bigger, and he kind of ushers the this ball of lightning, and it goes up and it meshes inside the middle of this gaseous cloud. You can see it kind of shocking a little bit. You can see flashes of blue, flashes of yellow, and then it passes through and hits the ceiling of the sewer, unaffecting.
I'm gonna see if sleep works.
Is she
Okay.
still moving?
Not currently, because it's not her turn. You're technically still in the initiative order,
Oh,
and that was
oh,
your turn, so we go to Kel.
Cool.
Oh, whoops.
It's all good.
I didn't know we were still in it. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't
I mean,
realize that.
we could move out of initiative order if you guys want. That's totally fine, but, I just figured, keep it in order if you guys wanted. So, up to you.
No, it's not.
Okay. Kel, what are you doing?
I'm going to move right now.
Okay.
And then cast Flame Spear.
Flame sphere.
Right there, blocking one of the paths.
Blocking the doorway out?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we go to Rylus.
I'm just gonna try to grab the liquidy form. Like the
It's
gaseous
a
form.
gas.
No, I know.
Okay.
I think I would try to grab it. Yeah, just be like,
Uh,
and just
Make
try to grab
a
it.
triviality check.
All right. Do I have advantage on said
no.
triviality?
It's trivial. It doesn't matter. So you
I
kind
know.
of reach out and start grabbing at gas, air.
I would
You're-
like to go stand by the door that's not being on fire currently.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself.
Oh, I get 40. So these are what?
5.
Fives?
Yeah, but if you're moving diagonally, it's 10.
The
Which one is on fire?
tangle's still there.
Yeah,
So
the
it's
integral
still-
is still there, so those are 10. So diagonally would be 20.
So
In
that's-
if you're
that's
within,
that
yeah,
right there.
that's 20. Yeah.
Then I get another 20. Which door's on fire?
The southern one.
This one?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna go.
It's just a doorway. There's actually no door, but yeah.
I'm gonna go stand right here.
So
Do I
you
see
move over
anything
and
down this hallway?
you
I-
see what you
right.
see on the map.
Vision.
Yeah. Dynamic lighting,
Alright.
yo. You see what you see. Okay, then we go to Gabriel.
Can I still see the cloud?
You can, yeah. It's just a little
Cool.
pocket of gas
Fuck you,
cloud.
I'm gonna cast Bitch Go to Sleep at level 1.
Okay.
So you should have named it.
So if she has less than that, she falls asleep, and if she has more than that, she's unaffected.
Yes.
Okay. You cast the spell, and everybody around her gets a little drowsy for a second and kind of shake their head and like sleepy words, man. And the gaseous cloud still is just kind of floating there.
Shit, she's too strong. Someone's gotta weaken her. She's gas. Gotta use magic. I don't have offensive magic, so I'm gonna play a song. Bardic Inspiration. On Alaran. Because I know he's got lightning. And if
Okay.
he's got lightning, I'll sing something about thunder. I don't know.
I mean, you had.
So you literally
Thunder
strummed
stuff.
twice and said something about thunder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I can't be a
Okay.
bard every time.
You picked Bard. I told you I was gonna make you sing.
I'll work
Okay.
on it.
Jandar. What helps
You get a
is just
D8.
pick
Bob. You
pick
get a
like
D8.
yeah, pick like top 20 songs, like pop songs nowadays, and then just sing what you want to that tune. Like, hey, I just met you, but here's some inspiration.
Okay,
doesn't
I
have
can
to be
do better
good.
than that.
But yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, feel
I
free.
Yeah,
can't
I'm gonna-
keep playing with you, Jay, if you do this again.
So, we go to Jandar.
I'm gonna look at the cloud and say, I think this is useless, but halt, and I'll use command.
Okay, hit the spell card for me. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. 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 Wisdom. Does 19 beat your DC?
Yes.
Okay. Then the cloud is unaffected.
I'm going to move as much as I can. 10, 15, 20. This direction.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to have my spiritual weapon wherever the cloud is, if it can reach there. It should have a movement of 20, so I'm not sure what the cloud is at.
Okay. The spiritual weapon floats and is not afflicted by dangerous terrain or whatever.
Yeah, it's,
So-
it's
5, 10, 15. 15 is directly on it. Do you want it on the square to the left, right, above, on the square, or
In
right
it.
below it?
I'm right above it
Okay.
to like be a guiding light so everyone can see.
Okay.
Ball.
So on the same square then.
Oh, I'm the guiding light.
With that, we got.
And Oh wait, I guess I'm gonna try to attack it. I don't think anything's gonna happen.
From there you can't reach it.
The spiritual weapon can.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, triviality check.
Yeah.
You're attacking gas.
Um,
Nothing.
Does a 23 hit? Nothing.
Still would. Yeah. Sorry.
Goes
Yeah,
up.
it's you're literally swiping at a gas.
Swiper, no swiping.
Jin.
I'm gonna run in front of the gas and try punching it with my key empowered strike.
Okay. Make your attack rolls. Okay, roll damage on the second one.
Can a gas be blind?
No, because a gas doesn't have eyes. Let's see.
And then I'm gonna flurry too.
Okay, do it up. The both hit. Actually, if it's not blinded, you wouldn't have advantage. So only one of those.
Yeah, how
would
does that
hit.
work with the gaseous form? Does that just completely subvert any ongoing conditions?
It pretty much. I can explain it like when we like go at the end here, but I'll explain it later. I'll just allow the damage anyway, because it doesn't really matter. So 9 was 14. Okay. Wow. Any movement for you, Jin?
Nope, I'll stay in front of it.
Okay. Okay. Let's do that.
Wait, does it make a Constitution check?
Sorry?
Because it could receive damage.
No. It made a different check to see if it got something else.
So subtle, Jay.
It's hard to play with like 4 characters that know the monster manual. So I gotta move the weapon out of the way real quick. As 10, 15, 20, and then...
Yeah, I'm gonna attack of opportunity.
Okay. Make your attacks. Or attack. That hits, roll damage. Okay. And then action is to dash for an extra. Okay. You are out of initiative order. Out of combat, technically. So, what do you guys want to do?
What happened to her?
I can't tell you. The light isn't there.
What?
She floated down the hallway,
No, she like
and
booked it
you
down the
can't
hall.
see into the hallway.
I would like
'cause
to
the
go
light
as
is in the
far
corner
into
of
the
the room.
hallway as I can.
Okay, you walk into the hallway and come up to a wall of some sort. You have no idea what.
Bring the light.
I'm gonna cast light on myself.
Okay, hold on. That means light fades from him, and it goes on
That was kind of cool.
a Lauren. Is that a Lauren? That is a Lauren. Is that 20? Poof!
Wait, would
Whoa.
people even with dark vision not be able to see where she went?
I
Good
already
point.
brought up dark vision.
Yeah,
I already
Because
brought
I
up
have dark vision. I'll have
Did you? Because
elves with dark
I didn't
vision.
hear anybody mention dark vision. I'm sorry. So what about
Yeah.
I
dark
said
vision?
I have dark vision, and you said it's dynamic lighting. Oh, okay. I thought you factored it in.
Oh no, I was answering somebody else's question.
Mm.
That was asked
I
at the
have
same
dark
time.
vision.
Then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
if no one
Um,
else, it's me and Rylus
Yeah, I
that
have it
has
as
dark.
well.
Hello.
I'm not sure how to do dark vision with dynamic lighting, because it would
It's
mean
grays,
that
right?
because I mean, you see in
It's
shades of
dim
gray,
light.
which is fine, but your character. Hold on, let me try fucking with something. I might be able to make it work. Because that's a light radius. If I uncheck your players see light, what's your sight radius?
How do I?
What does dark vision say?
Oh, I thought you meant in the game.
It's
It's
40 yards in dim light, I'm pretty sure.
It's 60. If
So
as if you're in bright. And in
60,
darkness,
30?
as if- yeah.
So 60, 30.
Yeah, 60.
That's copied from.
So if I go like that to Jandar, good. If I go to Jin, okay, so that works. Okay, I got it. We're good. Sorry, I didn't hear the question before. So 60,
So
30.
would we have seen where she went then before the end of
Sorry, one sec. Who all has dark vision?
Me.
me?
Okay. I'm gonna put the light back onto Kel because you wouldn't have casted it on him if you could see. Okay. So everybody should theoretically see now. Oh shit, I need to uncheck all players see light. Has sight? Wait, who the fuck's token is that? Sorry guys, one sec. All players do not see your light. All players do not see your light. And then
the destruction pen.
your light, no. Okay, so Jin and Gabriel, do you guys have dark vision?
No.
At the moment, no.
Okay, so Control L, you can only see that. Control L, you can see that. L, you can see that. L, you can see that. Jin. Okay, cool. Now everything is working as it should be. Sorry, where were we? Taylor and Jason.
I cannot see still.
Yes, you can.
I can't
I might
see
just-
either.
I think
Staring
I-
into a wall.
I
Bec-
stumbled forward.
You are
Jay.
staring into a wall. That's why you
no,
can't
would
see
we have
past
saw that before the gas went there, or would we have seen her go through the wall?
Is it just like
You
is
would
it
have
just
seen her go
happened there?
through wall. It's crumbled, like parts of the sewers have caved in there, and you can
Oh,
see
okay.
just cracks of light. That's why you guys can't see past that, is because it's
Can I
rubble.
see through
Like
it
if
all?
I hold on, no,
Well, I'm
I
gonna
just
start
revealed
seeing-
some of it to you. You should now be able to see like that rubble and shit there,
Yeah.
right? That's just rubble. That's why you can't see through it. It's not broken. It's built that way.
Okay.
While they all
I-
are doing this, I would like to put on my special wondrous item
Okay.
and scope up this chest. Is it locked?
Okay. Give me 1 second. I just need to bring up the note on your special wondrous item. For what it's worth, that's not his rarity, or is it? I think it is, isn't it?
Okay, well,
Are we still on dirt?
Okay, so no, it's like a cobblestone. So that does give you dark vision, which means I need to
Hey,
put.
well, way to say that out loud.
Sorry. I mean, that doesn't give you dark vision. Nobody heard that. Okay, I just had to update your token for that. So, yeah.
Yeah, the chest is locked.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Sorry about that. The chest seems to be locked, but not trapped.
Cool. I have thieves' tools. I'm gonna start working at it.
Make a thieves' tools check. Okay. With a couple of seconds, you managed to open up the chest.
Cool. What have I got?
Inside, you see a sword that's, roughly 3.5, 4 foot long blade, curved. Looks pretty similar to the one that you saw Jandar wielding.
That's it? Just that?
Just that.
gonna-
Seems to be relatively, just in its kind of makeup, relatively benign. It's got a regular kind of steel-looking blade. The hilt, though, is kind of like a black, kind of porous material, almost like a bone that is black. And then the handle is made out of leather with little red bindings that wrap all the way around it. The pommel is a clear black orb.
Okay. Would I know from having seen Jandar fight if this is a weapon that has been stolen from his house?
Make an insight check. Nope. You would
Okay, I'm
not
gonna-
know.
I'm gonna think about it, and then I'm just gonna grab the hilt.
Okay.
And I'm wincing. Do I feel anything?
You don't feel anything?
Cool. I'm gonna hold it up. Hey guys, lordly guys, was this stolen from either one of you? I'm gonna turn it so they can see the handle.
Does not look familiar.
It is not one from our house.
Cool. Just
I
making sure.
recognize.
'Cause, you
No.
know, if she's a killer, she might also be a thief. Usually works that way, but not the other way around. Thieves aren't usually killers. Just putting that out there.
You seem to know an awful lot about thieves there.
I
And you
know
opened that lock.
less about swords. Can you tell me anything about this?
I go and take the sword from him.
Okay.
And just like give it once over.
As you go and reach out and touch the sword, I'm fucking with you. You grab it and it feels like a pretty well-weighted scimitar.
Cool.
Okay.
It's a nice sword. It's a fancy sword.
It's a pretty nice sword, yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
I go present it to Jandar.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna use lay on hands on myself for 10 hit points.
Okay, so he walks over to you and holds a sword out to you, and you're just like, 1 sec. And heal yourself.
Yep, basically.
Alright. You do that.
Then I'm gonna look at the sword and I'm like, looks like a nice sword.
He's holding it out for you.
No, and I guess I grab it and I inspect it a little bit more.
Okay. It's a finely crafted scimitar made mostly out of steel and some porous black hilt with a black orb and as the pommel, and the handle is, banded leather with kind of a red kind of streak through it, like a like a thin red fabric that goes along the hilt design.
I go, Rylus, if you want a new sword, this is in our town. You can have it.
I'll take it. Hell yeah.
Okay.
It's all yours. A token of goodwill that I hope is remembered.
Are you saying that before I give it or after? Because I was just gonna give it to him no matter what. I wasn't even gonna listen.
Yeah, I know that. I'm speaking over top of that
Okay.
gesture to like try and own your good faith.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking credit for the nice thing you just did.
Alright, so my scimitar is now changing from scimitar to fancy scimitar.
Okay.
I hope you know this.
Okay. I have the
is
stats for you whenever it's relevant.
Is this chest fancy in any other way? Is it nice chest? Or is
It's a
box?
fairly well-crafted chest. It seems to be almost masterwork level of craftsmanship for the chest itself. Make another insight check real quick. Yeah, it's probably not stolen. It's probably just a family heirloom chest.
Anybody want the chest? No.
I should say it's like 8 feet wide, like
Quite big.
4 feet deep. Like it,
It's pretty freaking
perspective
big.
from your character is correct. Like it is that large.
Would my sword still be there? Or has it disintegrated by now?
How long does it last?
A minute.
Yes, it would have.
Okay, then.
As it disappears. Spooky. Okay.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the chest and say no. Let's get rid of that. Bad memories or.
Moving out of the way.
Okay, make
As soon as he
a
starts
ranged
waving
spell
his
attack.
hands around.
Oh, whoops! That's not a roll 20.
Yeah, no, it's got to be a 1d before that.
Oh yeah. Well,
Okay. Yeah, you managed to hit it. Roll damage.
five damage. Woo.
Okay, so as you kind of gather your energy together and you fire it off, you see this kind of swirling black energy fly into the center of the chest. The causing as it flies past. Well, Jin is next to you. Kind of blows your hair a little bit. The force of this energy flying towards the chest. So when it lands in the chest, the top of it just kind of flops down. You guys wait a second. And then the chest kind of explodes and chunks of wood just fly in various directions as the chest is destroyed.
I start walking away. Good riddance.
Okay.
You guys have
Yeah,
style.
I'm back down this way.
The way we came in, when I was floundering around in the dark, there was a left turn back there. You guys want to keep exploring? Maybe there's a way around.
I look at Rylus and I say
Mark,
we
you
should
can't
be
see
lead.
him.
I'm already like down here. Yeah, I've already like left the room.
Okay, then I follow behind because now that I know that she probably killed her father, like enraged
on.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly head down this hallway.
Okay.
Before you go too far, stop, and the
Mhm.
next person that's closest next cast aid on me, you, and the person right behind me.
That'd be me.
That's-
I'm
Okay.
right
So
behind
you cast aid on Rylus, yourself, and Aloran.
Yeah, that's a level 2 aid, so 10 health for everyone.
Was that temp or?
Temp, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's real. That's why aid's good. 8 OP. It's
Oh yeah.
wait,
max.
just max health increased by 10?
Yeah.
Or is it just a heal?
No, it's not a 8 hours.
Oh, so it is
Uh,
10 hit points then.
So it is 10.
Well, kind of, but kind of not. Because
Okay.
it's not, you don't put in the temp part, you put in your max part. So,
Okay,
like,
well, then just make sure you make a note then that it's going to wear off in 8 hours, because I don't want you to do that and all of a sudden, like, 3 weeks from now, you all have like 400 hit points. And I'll be like, what? How's this happen? You're like,
So
aid,
do
aid,
our
aid.
current hit points go up 10 as
Your
well?
current hit points and your maximum go up by 10 from what they're currently at
8 hours.
for 8 hours. Please make a note. I don't want to have to
I'm
track
not-
you down.
I just did it.
I'm gonna
I
do
did
it.
it hit point maximum. My maximum hit points, and then I put plus 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that because you can
That's
manually
fine.
do the number in it as well. So that
That's
works
fine.
as well.
Okay, we'll do that. So, what are you guys doing?
keep
I'm
following.
Following
Yeah, I'm
Alaran.
I'm gonna be right
I'm
behind.
gonna. I'm just gonna walk up till this.
Don't expect me to actually plan anything. I'm just fucking around.
take a,
How,
take a look in
does
this
Bart?
hallway.
How long is Bardic Inspiration good for?
10 minutes, I think.
Okay.
If you're moving, Gabriel, you need to move. You're holding
Oh,
everybody
sorry.
up.
Is this like a dead end, Jay?
What does it look like?
A dead end.
Your powers of observation are astounding.
Well, you never
Hey,
know, man.
keep going,
Let's put it.
it
Let's
looks
put it
like
that.
I did
Let's
it.
put it this way. The way that it's set up, you cannot move your character out of bounds. So
Oh, okay,
if there's a
cool.
wall there, you can't move past it.
So kind of.
Oh,
can
really?
we use
Yes.
like mice yet? Is that like? Okay. Nice.
Oh, that's
Oh,
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Okay,
Right,
let's go,
let's keep
boys.
going.
Aye.
Stop.
Stop here.
We've gone too far.
Hey, I didn't say move back. I said stop.
Okay, stop
Oh,
right there. Oh
what is
God! Is
As
that
you
really?
wandered, you start walking and you just looking around, and then
this? I have danger sense.
go See how this works then.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Danger sense, danger sense, danger sense. It's not a trap or a spell. So, you, walking, looking around, and get completely stuck, completely immobile. As your brother walks up behind you, you see him just kind of floating there, one foot off the ground, one other foot touching the ground. And you can see this very, very faint shimmer
I
of...
just flip back and I'm gonna just go, Jandar.
No, you don't. You cannot turn back.
Oh.
You cannot turn your head.
Can I speak at all?
Let me look. I need to scroll down to this thing in my notes. I didn't
Well,
actually think this was gonna happen.
We get to see how good the sword is, I guess.
Perhaps. Okay. Let's see. It takes up the entire space. Other creatures can enter the space, but a creature that does so is subject to the cube's engulf and has disadvantage on the saving throw. Creatures inside the cube can be seen but have total cover. A creature within 5 feet of the cube can take an action to pull a creature out of the object or cube. Doing so requires a strength check. Making the attempt takes some damage. Can hold up to 4 medium or smaller creatures inside of it. So it doesn't say that you can't talk. I'll assume that you can, but you're like...
I just all Jandar can hear is just.
If you haven't figured out by now, you are in the center of a gelatinous cube.
Mm-hmm. I just hear Jandar just hear me go, Jandar. It's happened again. Can you pull me out?
Touch Jandar with guidance.
Alright.
Before you do that, or as you're doing that, I need initiative rolls, please.
The city really has a cube problem. That makes sense. I'm stuck in a fucking cube.
God, my initiative sucks.
That's okay,
Dude,
the
I
cubes
just
does too. It's 1d20 minus 4. It still wins.
Jesus.
And also...
I would almost have disadvantage on my initiative roll. But I mean, I rolled a 6 anyway, so I don't think it matters.
Also...
Oh, can I use my inspiration to reroll my initiative?
You would have had to say it before that.
Oh,
But
okay.
you could, theoretically.
Here.
Okay. So, initiative order is... that's, I believe, Kel. And then... Jin. And then Gabriel. And then the Gelatinous Cube. Then Aloran. Then Rylus, because he has a higher dex. Then Jandar. And then... this little guy that dropped from the ceiling right behind Kel.
Gross.
Right?
Gross indeed, man.
For what it's worth, I did foreshadow it when I said that you guys went into an extremely clean sewer system. That was the hint. So, we are in the order. The spell that went off first, Guidance, does go off, so who are you targeting with it? Alarn?
Sorry, what?
Who are you casting Guidance on?
Right in front of me. The brother. right in front of me.
Jandar. Okay, Jandar, you have Guidance, so you can add a 1d4 to any ability check. As long as he's concentrating on it. So, with that being said, Kel, you're up. What would you like to do?
Did I notice the glob behind me?
Make a perception check. Actually, yes, you would have noticed it with your passive perception.
I'll cast Produce Flame and hurl it at the creature behind me.
Okay. Make a spell attack. Okay, that'll hit. Roll damage. Okay. So as you kind of produce a flame, shoot it out. It hits the black puddle of ooze. And what would you like to do? As a bonus action or movement?
Hold on. Never mind. I can't do anything.
Okay, Jin, your turn.
I'm gonna use Step of the Wind and jump over Kel and the ooze,
Okay.
and then attack the ooze.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack rolls. Hit and hit. Roll damage. Now 1 second. Damage type is what? Bludgeoning?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay. So you deal 18 points of damage to it. And from the impact of your fist against its corrosive form, you take 11 points of acid damage. As the corrosive form is stuck on your hands now, little drips of kind of ooze start eating away at your hand wraps or whatever you've got covering your hands. Your attack rolls will be at a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to damage. So, -1 for now, because, yeah. I'll be nice and give you the one for free. Okay. So that is your turn?
Yep.
Okay, we go to Gabriel.
I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on the cube that's got the brother in it,
Okay.
and just saying something along the lines of you can really tell that it's made out of sewer gel.
Ew. Let me
Hey,
just make
Hear
sure.
this, and I just kind of like, ooh.
Okay, its wisdom save is, not great. Let's see if it makes it. -2. Does not
Yes.
make it. Takes 5 points of psychic damage. Okay,
Sweet. It's my whole turn.
okay. It is the Gelatinous Cube's turn. We're up to 4. Isabel, okay. Interesting. Okay, the cube is going to move forward and try to engulf Jandar, so I need a dexterity save. Dexterity save that you fail. You are also engulfed in the cube.
Plus 3, so 7.
Yeah, it's still not going to make
I'm
it.
still fair
Yeah, sorry.
enough.
DC is
Oh
12.
fuck.
So you've got 2 people now in the cube. You're going to take...
Did you add the guidance to that?
Oh, yeah, the guidance.
You have to say that you're using it,
Fair enough.
but that's fine. It's a 4
It's a 10
plus
now.
2 is a 10. That's still not 12, so... So you're going to take... 3d6. 11 points of acid damage. And your brother is going to take 6 points of acid damage for Rylus. So that was 5 feet. It is now going to move 10 feet back the rest of its movement.
Sorry.
With both the brothers inside of it. And that is the end of the Gelatinous Cube's turn. Lauren, your turn.
Okay. Really changes things. I would assume if I were to. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to misstep over here.
Okay.
Around. And now I'm going to use Careful Spell.
Okay.
And make sure none of my party members get hit by this.
They have full cover, so they wouldn't. You would know that, so.
Well, I'm gonna lightning bolt down the hallway.
Oh, those allies. I thought you were talking about the ones in
Yeah.
the cube.
Me.
No,
Okay.
pretty much all of my party members. I'm a lightning bolt down this hallway.
What's your charisma modifier?
That's my modifier, right? 4?
Yeah. So you can target 4 creatures to.
Oh, really?
You spend 1 sorcery point and choose a number
Oh.
of creatures up to your charisma modifier that you
Okay.
can automatically succeed. So you're choosing, I assume, Jin, Kel, Gabriel, and.
And let's go with the Lord.
Okay. And then you cast Lightning Bolt. Okay. It must make a dex save. Its dexterity is pathetic. What's your DC?
It meets it.
Okay, so he meets it, he beats it. Roll your damage, he'll take half.
What about the other one?
We'll get there in a second.
This is 1d8
I have to switch so many tabs that it's hard to see.
Oh, I can't roll apparently.
The
Oh.
other one is
Good.
a failure.
Completing utter garbage. You're a failure.
While we're waiting, is that cube blocking the tunnel that goes up, or is it just to the right of it?
It looks to be
Wait.
just to the right of it.
Oh, look at all those
One.
fucking ones.
So 8d6 doing 16. Okay, so the cube is going to take half
R.I.P.
because he succeeded. The ooze is going to take full because he did not. But actually he takes none, as you notice that he takes 0 damage as the lightning just kind of bounces off of him. And when a pudding that is medium or large is subjected to lightning or slashing damage, it splits into 2 new puddings and has at least, if it has at least 10 hit points. So the black pudding just turned into 2.
Fuck.
Are they like like it literally split, or is it replicated?
Did it duplicate?
It splits into 2 new puddings.
Fuck.
2 like whole new ones?
2 whole new ones. So all the damage that was dealt to it is undone as it splits into 2 puddings at full health.
And that was because of lightning damage.
Lightning and slashing. Now you know. Okay.
Aye, sorry, mateys. It looks like I won't be much help here.
Okay. Rylus,
Left.
your turn.
I'm gonna rage
Okay.
first and foremost, and I'm gonna try to bust my way out of the cube.
Okay. Make a strength save. Strength check.
Okay.
Strength check,
So
not save.
since I am raging, I have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
It's not a hard DC.
No,
So
I know.
what it's worth.
Which one was it? Was it a check
Strength
or a,
check.
which is not the same?
Okay. You
Can I
break
use
out.
the
Which
crit
direction are you
to pull
going,
my
left or
brother
right?
out? Can I use the crit to pull my brother out?
No, unfortunately. So, which way are you going, left or right?
Go this way.
Okay. So you pop
And
out
then-
right next to it?
Is that a full?
That is
act-
your action.
Because I used my bonus action for raging, so yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Don't me move.
No movement?
I might back up like a little bit though.
Okay. Jandar.
I'm pretty pissed off. No lie. And I'm inside a cube, so I'm even more pissed off.
Right.
So I'm gonna attack it.
You can't?
You can't attack while you're in a cube. You have to bust out.
Yeah,
Oh
you have to
my
break
God.
out.
First. You're on.
Okay.
Fucking
Gonna
hate
try to
cubes.
bust out of the cube.
Strength check, please.
Fucking hate cubes, man.
Strength
Okay,
check.
I'm using
It's-
my
no,
reroll.
hold on. Hold on.
Oh.
It's a strength check, not a save.
Oh.
Oh, nice. I was about to laugh real hard.
I'm gonna use my reroll. Inspiration. Right now.
Inspiration just gives you a d8 to add to it. Doesn't give you a reroll. Or you're talking about the
Oh.
inspiration from you dying. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Fair enough. Just make sure you get rid of your... Bardic
I already
inspiration
got rid
is different from inspiration, for what it's worth. As you fail to break out again. I'm so sorry.
Can I use my the item?
Yeah, you could.
Okay. Third time's a charm.
Oh, wait. What item are you talking about? Are you talking about your necklace?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you could.
Okay. 13.
13. How do you get
Let me make sure
13?
it's a 13.
I see 9.
Yeah. Make sure. And you just need to make sure. It's not a saving throw, so yeah, it's 9.
9 still doesn't break it. You are still stuck inside the cube. Sorry. We go to Black Pudding's turns. So Black Pudding number 1 is going to use his pseudopod attack to try to attack Jin. 23
Yeah, that hits.
deals 5 points of bludgeoning and 20 point of acid damage. In addition, non-magical armor worn by the target is partly dissolved and takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to the AC it offers. So your AC goes down by 1.
I don't wear armor.
Oh. Okay, well then your skin's burning. Just for flavor. Anyway, Black Pudding number 2, he's going to make his attack against Kel. 16 against your AC. That'll hit. Rolling is 6 points of bludgeoning and 18 points of acid damage. Your armor is reduced by 1. As your armor gets slowly eaten away at.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of the Black Puddings' turns. Kel, your turn.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Flaming Spear right there.
Okay, do it up.
Plus 8. Be our level 4.
Okay. Dexterity saves. -3. 13 and a 0. So the 0 is a fail. 13's a fail too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll your damage. 14 points of fire damage. Okay.
I had a bonus action. Bonus action. Healing word at level 2 on I don't remember Zach's character.
Jin?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll it. Okay. Jin, you heal 12 hit points. Is that the end of your turn, Kel, or you have any movement?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Jin, you're up. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna attack twice on the close one.
Okay. Hit and hit. So it's a 7 and a 5 is a 12. Okay.
And then I'm gonna use patient defense so I can use dodge if I get attacked.
You're gonna take damage from when you punched it. Per
Yeah.
punch, you take 6 points of acid damage, and then now you're going to patient defense, or are you just going to
Yeah.
dodge? But
I'm
dodge
going
would
to
be your
patient
action,
defense.
so it's paid. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Any movement, or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay, Gabriel, you're up.
Sweet.
I have a question real quick. Are these creatures flammable?
They are taking fire damage. They doesn't seem to be lighting them on fire, but you can tell that they're taking damage.
Okay.
Okay, Gabriel.
Vicious Mockery on the pile of garbage closest to me, next to the purple guy there.
So Kel,
Is that Kel? Cool.
because
I-
the ooze
I
is
don't.
purple.
I don't see his tag. I just see purple guy.
Right, I was saying because the ooze looks purple on the screen and pile of garbage, Kel.
That's dark
fine.
blue at best.
Loses something when you got to explain it. It's fine. Okay, so on pudding number 1. Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Also
it's-
doubles as my Vicious Mockery, calling it a pile of garbage. And secondly, I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration, my last one, on Kel, whom I have it on good authority. I saw him punch a ghost or a misty form earlier. I'm pretty sure he can hit anything. Not that he needs it.
Okay. Cool.
Jin
That's
was
my
the one that punched
Subtle
the
inspiration.
thing.
Yeah.
It was Jin
My
that punched it.
inspiration words this time. It's not. I'm also going to move slightly closer because I'm super afraid of the jelly orb thing.
So how
But
are
I
you
think the cube-
inspiring Jin?
I just said I saw him punch a ghost.
Okay.
He can hit anything.
You said Kel though. That's why I was
Yeah.
like, what? And then when Kel said,
Oh,
no, that was
right.
Jin.
Sorry. Definitely Jin.
Okay.
It's got magic hands.
Gotcha. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's all of it.
Okay. Gelatinous Cube's turn. At the start of his turn, 14 points of acid damage to anyone who's inside, which is just Jandar. And then...
If he loses 2 characters in 5 weeks,
Yeah, right. The cube is then going to move 15 feet forward, picking up a Lauren along the way. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oops, sorry. So
That's not a save. Yeah.
that's
There you go. Okay.
Can I roll
Yeah,
a bardic
It's
that?
it's coming towards you, and you're just kind of like, ugh, and you kind of just shove it as you kind of like, ugh, and it manages to squeeze past you, not completely engulfing you. You briefly high five Jandar as it's passing. That
Poor guy.
is the end of its
Would that-
movement.
Would that like evoke a reaction?
Attack of opportunity? Yeah, if you no, because it's not leaving your attack range. It's just behind you.
Okay.
And it is going to pseudopod attack you for 18 against your armor class.
No, that's
Okay. So he misses you as you see this kind of like jelly-like hand reach out and just misses you. And it's your turn.
okay. With that, I'm gonna go this way. And then I'm going to cast Lightning Lure on Jandar.
Okay. Jandar is in full cover. You can't see him. Oh wait, you can see him. How does that work? Please hold.
Okay. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't realize that's classified as cover.
Cannot be targeted directly by an attack or a spell. Sorry, you can't do it.
Okay. I didn't. Yeah. I didn't realize
You can
that's
see
cover.
him, but he's got full cover,
Huh. Ooh.
so he cannot be
Okay.
targeted.
Shit.
Only grab.
Okay.
Gelatinous cubes, man.
I fucking hate him.
I love them.
They were in the last campaign I was in. It was-
Okay. With that, I'm gonna. I still moved back.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use my last sorcery point for one more careful spell
Okay.
to negate any damage on Jandar, and I'm gonna Thunder Step
Okay.
right on top of him.
Excellent. So
And then with my
It has
bonus
to make a
action, I'm gonna
con
use Healing
save.
Word on
it has to
Jandar.
make a con save. Its
Oh,
con
wait, I
save
can't-
is 15 against your DC.
That meets it.
That meets it. Okay, so
Yeah.
it takes half damage. So roll your damage for 3d10. Okay, so just half of that. That's not bad.
And then
Okay.
I can't use Healing Word either. Then
No, he's not
okay,
targetable.
yeah. Shit.
You
Okay,
can
and
you can
then-
see him, so you could like reach in and grab
Right.
him. That's the only way to get him out.
I don't really want to do that. I'm gonna turn around and then Misty step behind.
Okay.
Fuck out of there.
Just check one thing.
No.
Here, man, we can have a bard off if you want.
Tequila.
You should just get songs from like the Mac. That'd be great.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, dude. That would be some fire stuff.
I was going through my 80s playlist today to see if there's
Okay.
anything that I could vaguely sing, and I'm no Hall & Oates, man.
Okay. Sorry. So that's the end of your turn. We go to Rylus.
So I'm raging. I would like to full sprint. So I have a movement of 40, and it's only from me to the orb thing of 20. I would just like full sprint at it and try to tackle Jandar out of it.
Okay. For the space of going past somebody, it'll. Oh wait, you're not past some. Yeah, you could totally do that. Make a strength check because that'll count as your action.
I have advantage as well because I'm still raging.
Okay. You run as fast as you can and jump, launching yourself at the cube, and manage to tackle your brother out of the cube
I would like to kind of like land in between him and the cube,
like that.
like because I'm pushing it. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, considering he's in front of you, it'd be pretty difficult
Yeah.
for you to like end up for the. Anyway, you push him out of the cube, and he kind of stumbles backwards, hitting the ground and rolling backwards a little bit, and then, holy shit! You're both gonna be considered prone for now, but yeah.
Can I use
half
my
your
bonus
movement.
action to stand up? Or well, I use
half your movement to stand up. So
so
since you only
oh,
use
okay,
20
well,
feet, you still have 20 feet. You could still.
Yeah, I stand up.
Okay.
And I'd like to face the cube.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, Jandar, you are up and out of the cube.
I stand up because that's definitely what I'm gonna do.
All right. So half your movement to stand up. Now what?
Right. I'm gonna use lay on hands on myself. 15 health that I can.
Okay.
So
I believe that's a bonus, or is that an action?
that's an action.
Okay. Any bonus action or
I'm
the rest of
gonna
your movement?
use 5 and right here and say, I'm ready to do the same thing to you.
I laugh. Have a good chuckle.
Okay. That's the end of your turn then. We go to Black Pudding number 1, who's going to make a pseudopod attack against Jin. And that is a 20 against your armor class.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, you take...
I'm gonna die.
You're dodging?
Yep.
Right, because of the patient defense.
Unks go.
Okay. I need to just make sure that I know what that does. Disadvantage. Okay. So... with disadvantage, it's a 17 against armor class.
Miss.
Okay, so he misses you. Excellent.
And since he misses, I'm going to use Tipsy Sway redirect attack.
Okay.
I really hope you yell tequila.
Redirect
haven't
attack
hit.
to...
The other cube, or ooze.
Okay. So you just see this, like, almost like tentacle reach out of the body and go to slap you, and you just kind of smack its tentacly kind of hand out of the way, and you see it slap down against the other one, and it just kind of congeals back into itself. Doesn't look like anything really happened, but you didn't take damage.
I'll take it.
Other one is going to make its attack against Kel.
It needs to make a dexterity save.
Why?
Flame sphere.
Do they both do, or just the one?
If they end their
feet,
turn in it, they both do.
Oh, okay. So
They share one cube, it's 5 feet.
then the first one will be... Is it a 5 foot? Which one are you casting the flame sphere on? Because I did it on
One.
both.
And
I
would
did
be
it
both.
right in between both.
Okay, so it'll be both of them then. Okay, so the first one failed its dex save. How much damage does it take?
That much.
Okay, so number 2, 19 against your armor class.
Yep.
Okay. You take 7 points of bludgeoning and 24 points of acid, and
You're
your
muted,
AC
Jay.
goes down by 1. Sorry?
You're
Still
muted.
Jay.
You're muted.
You're muted, homie.
Discord, Jay.
Discord muted you.
Oh, right. Hey. Whoops. Sorry. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage and 24 points of acid damage, and your AC goes down by another 1.
Oh, God.
These things are acidic, man. They eat your armor.
That's fucking
That is the end of its turn. Kel, you're up.
Did you account for both of them doing for that one dexterity roll, or just the one?
Nope, I didn't. Second one fails. Roll damage. Okay. Okay, your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. That's a bonus action spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you still have an action available. Go ahead and roll your heal.
I'll do it at level 3.
Okay. And for your action or movement?
I'm gonna make a Constitution saving throw to keep my concentration on
Right.
the flame sphere.
22 Let's see. Da-da-da. 10 plus half the damage you take, which would have been 18. Okay, yep. No, wait. 10 plus 12. I was looking at your damage, so that's a 22. You meet it.
Cool.
That was only the acid. Plus 3. Sorry, you don't meet it. The spell fades as you lose concentration.
Then I will cast it in the same spot.
Hold on. That says or. Never mind. You're good. Concentration's still active. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
I can't read, apparently. So, what are you doing for your action?
Produce flame on
Okay.
the one right in front of me.
Roll it out. That'll hit. 13. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Jin, you're up.
I'm gonna punch the one in front of me.
Okay. Do it. Hit and hit. So you punch it twice more. That's a total of 14. And you are going to take 7 acid from the first hit and 4 acid from the next hit. Okay.
That's it.
Just so you know, your attacks are at a -4 now.
Yep.
So, okay. That is the end of your turn, Gabriel. You're up.
Cool. I'm gonna attack the same pile of goo, which I think was number 1 as last time, using Vicious Mockery. Just gonna yell garbage, 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 garbage.
Okay.
DC 15 Wisdom save.
It fails.
Cool. I do 5 points of psychic damage. Also, not getting any closer to it, and I'm gonna stay where I am. That is my whole turn.
Cool. We go to the Gelatinous Cube, which is going to move forward 15 feet. I need a dexterity saving throw from Rylus.
Okay. I would like to use my Bardic Inspiration on it as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration you can use after, or you can choose to roll it after.
Oh,
if you,
okay.
Before I tell you the result. Just like Lucky,
Okay.
you have to see the number and go,
Okay.
Inspiration. Sorry.
I'm
So
not gonna use it
23,
then.
yeah, you're fine. One thing I forgot to do last time is, on a successful save, the creature can be choose to push 5 feet back or to the side of the cube. Yeah, to the side of the cube would put you like right behind it then. Or you can be pushed back on top of your brother, which would be tricky because you'd be on the same space. So we'll say that you're just on the other side of it. That's fine. Because narrow corridors, what can I say? It's now going to make its pseudopod attack against Rylus. 17 against AC.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. It misses. That's the end of its turn. Aloran, you're up.
Okay. Dude. Really dicey. Literally can't do anything. I'm just gonna. Can I like look around and see who's like the most wounded out of my party?
Yeah, you multi-class and cleric, you'd be able to know that. Let me tell you.
I wanna throw a heal their way, essentially.
The most damaged from your estimation would be Kel.
Okay, I'm gonna heal Kel.
Okay. Do it up. At what level? 1?
Yeah, just
Okay.
and then that's just
1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Ooh,
So,
and?
yeah, 8 points of healing to Kel.
Max healing.
Yeah.
Any action?
Yeah. Shit. I guess not.
Okay.
I don't want to like make things worse. I feel like I might.
Do you only have lightning spells?
No, I have some thunder, but like they're really reckless.
Ah, gotcha.
It's
Okay,
literally gonna bounce off the walls and rape everything.
gotcha. Rylus, you're up.
My eardrums appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack with my fancy sword. So
Attacking with your fancy sword. Interesting.
attacking
Okay.
with my fancy sword. I mean, I thought it was a fine enough weapon to use, so I'm
Fair enough.
using my fancy sword.
Give me 1 second. I just have to check one minor thing. Don't worry, I grabbed the player's handbook, not the DMG.
Oh, good.
Can't be that bad. I just need to check the.
It's still finesse, though, right?
I'm checking.
I assume it's the same time.
It is finesse, yes. So yes, roll d20, add your dex modifier. Or is finesse? It's finesse, not versatile, right?
Mm-hmm.
So finesse is your dex. So d20 plus either your strength or dex modifier, plus
Mhm.
3.
Nice. Fancy centaur plus 3.
And you're raging, right?
I am raging, but raging only gives, since I'm using it finesse, I don't get the plus 2.
Okay. That'll
Well,
hit.
actually,
Roll
I
your
have a
damage.
question. Hmm? Oh, okay,
That'll-
yeah, sure.
That hits.
Oh,
Roll damage.
yeah. I mean, I'm also going to make my extra attack because I can.
So hold on. The damage is 1d6 plus dex plus 3. So
Oh,
that's
1d6.
That's a 9 on the. Well, because it's
Plus
1d6 from the
3, yeah.
scimitar, plus your
Mhm.
dex from finesse,
Mhm.
plus 3 because it's a plus 3 scimitar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dealing a total of
Sorry,
9
not
damage to the cube.
Mhm.
You're attacking the cube, yeah?
Yeah.
And you take 4 points of necrotic damage.
I only take 2 points.
From. Okay. So you take 2 points of necrotic damage.
I take 2 points.
Fancy scimitar number 2 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh,
So
6.
that is. That's rolled correctly. Okay, so 9
Yeah,
again.
I swapped it.
Gotcha. So you take another 4, reduced to 2 points of necrotic damage.
Mhm.
Is that your turn?
That is indeed my turn.
Okay, Jandar, you're up.
Oh. I'm going to.
Actually, can I use my bonus action still?
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just gonna RP and just be like, let's kill this thing, brother! As I'm like hacking away at it.
Okay.
End turn.
Okay.
As the free action to hearing that, I say, let's. I'm going to use a bonus action and actually use Hexblade's Curse on the cube.
Okay.
And then I'm.
Hit the spell card for me.
Let me get.
Just want to make sure it does what I think it does. Okay. Curse ends early if the target dies, blah 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 blah. Okay. Go ahead.
And then I'm going to attack it twice.
Alright. Roll the attacks.
And for each attack, I will use Divine Smite. Or
Sure. Both will hit. Go ahead and roll the damage. Don't forget to add your Hexblade's Curse bonus damage.
yeah, this is gonna get fun. I can do that. Let me just. So that's 20
Okay.
plus my proficiency, which
Which
is
3.
plus 3. So that's 26.
Yep.
26. I'm using Divine Smite, using up all my spell slots.
2 spell slots.
Yeah, I don't have many left.
2 of them.
So you burn 2 spell slots. Roll the damage on smites. Level 1 spell slots, I assume. Hence the.
Yeah.
Cool. So 26.
26 plus another 18 is 46. 26.
46.
No, that's not right. 44.
44
That's a lot of damage.
brings the total. I'll tell you after we're done, but as you bring your sword and slash with this radiant, holy energy radiating from the blade as it carves through, you see this kind of gelatinous cube just kind of wobble a little bit and then go into kind of ooze, just, slowly dissipates along the floor, killing the gelatinous cube.
Move up, and I know I don't have any more bonus action or free actions, but I want to do a high five. I'm going to hold it in my hand in the air.
Fair enough. Okay.
There.
Okay. We go to Black Pudding number 1's turn. It is going to make its dex save. It fails. Roll damage, Kel.
It's at the end of the turn. If it ends its turn there.
It's not going to move because it can't.
Okay.
But it's also going to make its attack against Jin.
Oh, it pinged.
That's going to crit, unfortunately. So 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning is 12 bludgeoning. And 35 points of acid damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, as you go down. What was the damage dealt to it? 21?
Yep.
As its turn ends, it goes to... Okay. That's Black Pudding number 1's turn. Black Pudding number 2 is going to make its attack against Kel. 20 against AC.
Yep.
For 4 points of bludgeoning and 15 points of acid.
Okay.
Make a con save. 22 is higher than 10, and it is higher than 9. So you still maintain concentration. He will make a dex save. I say he, but it doesn't have a gender. 7 fails the dex save. Go ahead and roll damage. Another 15 points of fire damage. Okay. That's the end of the pudding's turn. Kel, your turn.
Produce flame on the one right in front of me.
Okay. Make your attack roll. 15 hits. Roll damage. 4. Okay. And is that your turn?
Bonus action healing word on Jen.
Okay. Roll it out.
Just gonna be at level 1.
Okay. Jin heals back up 6 hit points. Also, another point, you're at -4 now on your
11.
armor?
I'm at 11
Okay,
armor.
so you have been subtracting. Cool. Has it gone down 5?
It's gone down 3.
Okay. Let me know when it hits 5. Actually, no. Let me know when your AC gets to 10. That's the important part. Okay. So that's the end of their turn. That's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Jin. You get smacked and knocked down by this jelly, and then immediately your eyes flash open. You're like, wait, what just happened? As you kind of come to consciousness after receiving a healing word. You are considered prone right now, but what would you like to do?
I'm gonna tipsy sway back to my feet, so I only have to spend 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna Step of the Wind. And what's your base jump?
Your base jump is double your
Double your
height?
height?
Yeah,
Double your height.
double your height.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna Step of the Wind and jump back past both Glob, Say, and Kel.
Okay. Do you don't provoke attacks of opportunity with Step of the Wind? Or do you?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Checking. Please hold.
If I do, I'm just gonna disengage instead.
You spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action, and your jump distance is doubled for the turn. That's what Step of the Wind does.
Yeah.
So you use taking disengage, and your jump distance is double. Whatever your height is doubled, and then on top of that. So what's your height?
I'm like 5'10" or something.
Okay, so you're, let's say, 11 feet. You can jump 20 feet.
Yeah.
So you jump
Will that
20 feet
trigger?
away. Nope, because you use disengage as Step of the Wind.
Alright.
Unless you choose dash, which wouldn't make sense. Okay, so disengage does work. You disengage out of the way. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. We go to Gabriel.
Gabriel's gonna use Vicious Mockery again because it's his go-to move.
So would you say it's his power move?
My go-to. I have only one ranged magical attack. Elsewise, I'd have to get right up close, and I can't do that.
How's that sound?
I'm just keeping yelling garbage, but in a super psychic cutting tone.
Fails.
I don't have anything creative to say about garbage.
Which one are you targeting?
I mean,
Close one or far
garbage.
one?
Close one again.
Okay.
I'm also fresh out of Bardic Inspiration, so yeah, that'll be my whole turn.
Okay. We go to Gelatinous Cube's turn. He's going to continue to be dead. Lauren, your turn.
Okay. So how they're both on the same base?
They're pretty small creatures.
Okay, that's what I figured.
They're both on the same space.
Okay. So with that, I'm gonna cast this like right here.
Okay.
Would that still make them be pushed away from me? Because it's where I'm standing, right? Or would I have to like push it like?
I think they get
right
pushed
here?
away from where you target it. Yeah. But
So
either
could I
way,
do it, like, right there then?
looking at the size of the oozes, you would know that they are larger than medium. So the
Oh.
spell won't work.
Mm,
Okay.
What?
Okay,
are they
perfect. That
puddings?
Sorry?
makes sense.
Is it pudding? Like
Black pudding.
like a-
Large ooze, underlined.
when they split, they drop size, so they're two mediums.
Touche.
Ooh.
You're right. They are. Good call. So 2 mediums, yeah.
Sweet.
So which one are you targeting? And
Because they also go down half the health as well of the original. They become half of it.
Okay, so I guess I'll choose the back one because then it won't hit Kel, right?
well, it would be leaving Kel's attack range, not the other way around. So it wouldn't be able to attack of opportunity if that's what you're thinking.
Okay,
Like if
perfect.
you want to push the close one back.
Then it'll push both of them. I just didn't know. If it would.
No, it would just push the one over top of the other. They're oozes, so it'd be like they congeal
That's
together,
fine.
and then
I'll push the closer one just so he has a little bit of leeway just for like.
Okay,
whatever.
Kel, do you want a melee attack of opportunity as it gets pushed away from your attack range?
Sure.
Okay, make a melee attack.
Take a thwag at it.
That'll hit. Roll damage. That was your fist?
You just backhand it?
Dude.
Okay.
I
That was
don't
awesome.
have anything.
Okay. That's gonna hurt you. So 1d8. You take 3 points of acid damage, as when you punch it, its corrosive form starts disintegrating at your skin. It's very disgusting, and yeah.
Does that lower my AC again?
It does not lower your, only a pseudopod attack, no.
I'm healing Kel with my
But
bonus
it does
action.
it does reduce your unarmed strike by 1 now,
Okay.
because your fists are non-magical, so you take a -1 penalty to damage rolls.
I use my bonus action to finish off my turn to heal Kel.
Okay,
After
sure. So Cal heals up 7. Okay. So that's the end of your turn. Rylus.
My hand's still in the air.
Yeah, I high five him. This is a
Okay.
free action. Can you remind me how sprint works? Like if I want to.
Yeah, if you want to use your
double-
action
is
to
it a
sprint, you
bonus
just get
action?
double movement.
Oh, it's an action, not a bonus action.
It is an action. Unless you are a
Uh,
rogue or a monk.
10, 20,
Or an elk bear.
40.
That too.
Yeah, I am gonna use my action to do that, and I'm gonna yell, "Watch out!" And I'm just gonna like sprint, and then.
So for every space that you're passing through somebody is going to be 10 feet, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Because
so,
you got to
well,
pass
let's see,
through
so
somebody.
I was
It's
here.
difficult terrain.
I was here. This is.
So it'd be 5,
10.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It'd be 35 to get right there.
And then this would be 45,
Yep. And then,
55.
well, his space is 10.
Yeah, I'm going up in
So,
tens.
so this would be 60.
Oh, and then
Because
this
it's 35
would
to
be,
get here. And
This would
then
be 75 where I
it's
am right
10
now.
to cross his space, yes.
75 here.
Yeah.
Oh. Spicy. Okay,
55,
I'll go there.
75, yeah. Okay.
Even with
Any-
me calling, saying get out of the way.
They don't have their turn yet.
True. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Jandar, you're up.
Alright.
You're under the dead cube. I'll move the cube. Sorry.
That's all my movement that I have right now. So, are those puddings, and do they have cover? Like, because there's so many people in my way?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be total cover.
Okay. Is one more bloodied than the other? Or can I even tell that?
They both look. No, unfortunately, you can't. They're oozes, right? It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast and hope for the best.
Okay, make a spell attack.
Okay.
And what's the damage type?
Question?
It's necrotic,
Actually, I'm
right?
not- I do believe it is.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it's not.
Eldritch Blast is force
Force.
damage. Okay, that's cool.
Okay, that's fine.
Sure. Okay, well, make your attack roll. Saying because of the 4 people that you have to target through, I'm going to give it 3/4 cover.
Ah, okay. That's what I kind of thought I was gonna.
Yeah, not total cover, but.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hesitate for a second because you don't want to shoot your friends in the back of the head, so you kind of just instinctively are like shooting out, and then you like wince out at the last second and shoot it up at the ceiling. As it kind of hits the ceiling, a bunch of dust kind of comes down above everybody's heads.
And then has a bonus act. I'm just gonna say, you guys got it.
Okay.
And I'm actually gonna turn down the hall. I'm assuming they have. I'm looking down this.
Okay. We go to Black Pudding number 1's turn. It is going to move its full movement, and it can't get to anybody. So that's the end of its turn. Black Pudding number 2 is going to make a melee attack against Kel.
I'm gonna use protection on him. It's disadvantage.
Okay. 7 misses. Huh. Okay. That's worded weirdly. Then yeah, that's the end of
We're
their
talking about
turns.
protection.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But that's verbatim.
Kel, your turn.
Number 2 needs to make a dex saving throw.
That's right, it does. It succeeds.
Yep.
So it takes half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Go ahead,
yeah.
Go ahead and roll your damage. Okay. As it kind of goes to attack you, you see this like tentacle come out and slap you, and it misses you and smacks against the wall, and then that fire orb that's sitting there just pulses again, and it just lights the whole thing on fire, and it just kind of the whole ooze itself just kind of boils down, and you see a bunch of it evaporate as it just kind of disintegrates basically into part of the ground as it seeps into the cracks within the ground and dies. That's the end of its turn. Kel.
Hold on. PMing you.
Okay. I wait eagerly.
Me too. Oh wait.
Oh, good question. I don't think you would know. Yeah, you actually would know. Let's see.
Here's my con save.
Answer
As well.
is you didn't need a con save, it didn't hit you. The answer is yes.
Okay.
It didn't hit you, so I don't need a con save for concentration. It's only if it hits you to see if you broke your concentration or not.
Gotcha.
Anyway, the answer to your question is yes.
Do you want me to roll to see?
Did I already
How many
roll to tell you how many you have?
No.
Okay. I'll do that now then. You have 6.
Just put that in real quick.
Yep.
I will take one of those out and throw it right at it.
Okay, make a dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
Yep, just roll dex. 12 will hit. Okay, so go ahead and roll the damage.
Is it still the same for just one?
Yep.
Okay.
And it's going to make its dexterity check. It fails its dex check. So what you guys see is Kel just kind of like standing there for a second and like opens up his pack, pulls out a single bean, and then just throws it, and it hits the black pudding, and then it like gets engulfed by it, and then explodes inside of it in like a very controlled kind of detonation, and the entire thing just bursts into flames as it also evaporates, and like kind of ooze just slithers off the pile, going down the cracks and stuff, killing the
Dude.
second black pudding.
You should have led with that.
I forgot I had them.
But it still worked. Good job, Bearman.
You're
Final
muted,
actions. Final actions before we call the episode right here. What are you guys doing?
Magic beans. Well
I
done.
just wanted to go pat Kel on the back and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, that was amazing."
I'm impressed by the magic beans.
Bob. I try. We should go find the gassy thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
I'm gonna say that thunderous boom. I think everything knows we're here.
And that's
Also
where
good
we'll
boy.
pick up next week. As I move you guys back to this one, so you can't see anything over the weekend if you decide to fuck with it. I don't trust you fuckers. I know somebody would be like, I'm gonna move my character through here. What's through here?
Walk
Oh,
down
yeah.
this alley.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean that was Roll For It episode number 5 this week, guys.
Did we level up?
Shit. Not yet.
Ah.
I'm sorry,
Fuck.
not yet. We'll talk immediately after we go offline. But yeah, so normal stuff still applies for the Twitch viewers. Feel free to hit that sub button. It's free if you got Twitch Prime. Do it. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out the Twitch stream. Consider a follow. And see you all next week when we continue on the adventures of the group within a sewer. Bye-bye.
We gotta get a better team name than that.
Well, come
Sewer
up with a team
team.
name.
Sewer Team 6.
Off.